am doing GSR, aka Ganondorf source requirement. So there's a lot in this category. I have my commentator Joe Cool Twitch here.
Hey everyone, you might remember me from my epic run yesterday or on Thursday night. I'll be here supporting GamerBro and kind of explaining what's happening and guiding us through this run here.
Yep. All right, so I'm about to. All right, let's get the file name here. I'm going to put paste, of course. As it is. All right, so I'm going to let the countdown start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so just want to clarify here. So of course, like if you didn't hear, so intro skip is allowed in Ocarina of Time, but I just choose to do like the intro only because it's mainly tradition, and I've been watching like OT runs since like 2013, and it's been like tradition since I've ever been like watching like the intro basically, and I don't feel like skipping it for some weird reason, but yeah.
I don't like to skip it either. It's hard to tell a speedrunner to change their habits. It's like, I do this because I want to do the same thing over and over. Don't make me change anything.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I don't care if any other people want to do intro skip. That's up to them and stuff like that. But for me, I can always retime it since like I have a time calculator or something like that, and I can see what's the real time with the intro skip. But other than that, yeah.
And here at Pace, we're gonna just use this intro to kind of set up what's gonna happen today in our run, right? So, GamerBro will be, like you said earlier, running the GSR category.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so Ganondorf source requirement. So Joe, did you want to describe what it was?
Yeah, sure. So this was a category that used to be called something else.
It used to be called No I Am One Warp. That's what it used to be called, but it changed to GSR.
And even before that, it used to be called any %.
Oh yeah.
But now we call. So recently we kind of established. Okay, let's figure out exactly what these rules are going to be, because we keep discovering new glitches that are kind of testing the limits of our current definitions of these categories. So Ganondorf source requirement is this category, which long ago used to be any % when we had fewer ways to break this game. So this is kind of a run a lot of kind of beginners will do as a good way to kind of get into the game. So if you're interested at all in speedrunning this game, you should pay extra special attention to this run GamerBro is about to do.
Yep. So yeah, I would say this is a good like category to begin with. If you're like new to speedrunning or you want to learn OT because if it was your favorite like game back then or something like that, I would either choose like you can do GSR or you can do Defeat Ganon SRM. It used to be called 80%, but now it's called Defeat Ganon SRM. It's another like category that's like, I would say it's kind of like Mario 16 star, but kind of harder, if you know what I mean.
All right, so we're getting into, we're kind of at the end of the intro. In about 30 seconds, GamerBro will kind of get control of Link and get on with the run. So quickly, I just want to mention, so GSR stands for Ganondorf source requirement. You said that a couple times. So what does that mean? Right, it means this is the category where we're going to beat Ganondorf to beat the game.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So we need to kill Ganondorf, and in order to do that, right, and we're also going to kind of restrict kind of the rule.
Yeah, so like no wrong warping or RBA, like bottle and B, that's not allowed in this category.
Right.
Which that's pretty good, so like I didn't have trouble with everything else basically.
Yeah, so this was kind of the any % route, roughly, before RBA and wrong warping, before those kind of things were discovered. So we're going to be not doing any of those things, which is good for beginners because those things are really hard and annoying and complicated. So, but there's still a lot of fun things in this route. So, in order to beat Ganondorf, right, we're going to need the light arrows.
Yeah.
Right. So everything we're going to do in this run is kind of going to be building towards getting the light arrows so that we can defeat Ganondorf.
Yes.
Subsequently, we'll have to defeat Ganon. That's how we beat the game. But first, we got to kill Ganondorf. That's
we got to kill him
That's
first.
the entire point of this run. That's how the run is defined. That's how the category is defined. All right. So you're gonna see kind of we'll kind of talk about what types of things we need in order to do that. There's going to be some. We're just going to get all the items we need in order to kind of get to that end goal. Right?
Yeah.
So first things first, we spawn in Kokiri Forest. And we do not want to be in Kokiri Forest, right? It's slow to be in Kokiri Forest. We don't need to be the Deku Tree. That's not part of the. We don't need to do that.
Right, we're not going to the Deku Tree. That takes forever.
So the kind of main things we're going to need to get, right? For the light arrows, obviously, we need the light arrows, right? We need the bow, in order to shoot the light arrows. We
Yeah.
need magic in order to shoot the light arrows.
Right. Also, the category does require to do Shadow and Spirit Medallion, so that's what we got to get also. So we're only going to Shadow and Spirit, but of course after that we got to go to Forest to get the bow, because that's required basically, so we can defeat Ganondorf with the light arrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Shadow and Spirit medallions are not necessarily. I didn't do bridge clip on the first try either. It took me a couple of tries. There
All
we
right,
go.
third time's the charm.
The way that works is when you jump slash, Link actually moves up a little bit. And so if you jump slash at the very top of your jump there, you're going to move up such that the game is like, oh, Link's up. He's supposed to be on this bridge, so it puts him on the bridge. All right, so we got the sword. We collected 40 rupees. We got the shield. We're heading
Yep.
off. Right
Now we are heading to the entrance for Carrier Forest, so we're going to do a thing called, so we're going to do Forest Escape, aka I would say Pokey Escape, because that's mainly what it's called. Sorry, I'm going to do, yes, that's okay. Okay, I dropped it. Damn.
That's okay. So we have to get out of the forest. Luckily, there's a couple of easy ways to do that,
All
or
right.
relatively easy. Not actually.
Yeah, don't worry. We got
You get used
we got
to
a
them,
solution.
but-
Just, okay. All right, now this.
So
Okay,
what we're
it's
doing
gonna
here,
take
what
a
GamerBro is
while.
doing here is
I'm not
he
used to this, to
needs
be
to. He's going to crouch stab this wall next to him, right? And then that's going to
Yeah,
recall
this is gonna
him
take a while.
into this little Kokiri man.
All right, I'm just going to do ESS, 2 ESS turns, because it's not working out for me. I already practice this, but whatever.
And so basically he's going to need to, at the right time, right, as he's most into the guy here. I call him Pokey. It's okay. You got this, GamerBro.
Yeah, I did not expect
It's really it's a lot.
I didn't even correct
It's
my
really
sword.
tricky to be speedrunning up on this stage. It's actually so much more intense than any speedrun you can really practice for at home.
This is such weird.
Right.
I don't know what's going
There
on.
you go. You got it. So it's 1 ESS. There you go. Here we go.
Almost, okay, we got it.
So
almost,
it's
almost.
looking like something like that.
I'm just a little bit
It's okay.
nervous, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous here, so don't judge me why I'm doing this so slow. Oh, that was almost close, okay.
So
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do the shield turn. I mean, yeah. I don't know what's going on, dude. This is such...
take a deep breath, dude. Take a deep breath. You got this.
Okay,
There we
thank
go.
God.
There you go. All right. Don't worry. We're not going to be stuck in Kokiri Forest the entire run. We made it
Yeah,
out.
that was just bad.
That's okay though. You made it through. You
Yeah.
stayed relatively calm.
Of course, I knew I'm not going to get this like on first try or something
didn't
like
panic.
that.
Didn't panic too much, and now we're out. All right. So we're doing fine.
Yeah, you got to act professional on this.
All right. So now that I was going to explain how the trick worked, but let's just move on. We're done with. We're just going to move on to what's going to happen, kind of in the early stages of this
so
route.
after this cutscene with Saria, basically, we go out to Hyrule Field, and we're not going to go to Hyrule Castle after that. We got to go to Kakariko Village first, basically, because we got to get bomb shoes, basically, and bomb the well, and that's kind of required in most of the run also, because Links need bomb shoes, basically, and we're going to do some crazy tricks on it, basically. So yeah, be
Right.
prepared for that.
So the entire run, right, we have to defeat Ganondorf, and so what we're going to do is we need to just get the things that are going to help us do that. Right? So in the early game, right, we're going to get the things that are going to help us get the things to do that. And
Yeah.
so the best things you can get in this game, one of them is bomb shoes. Any explosives, you can do, a lot of the tricks in this game require explosives, or explosives make them a lot faster and easier. Explosives are really powerful in this game because we can kind of, so when GamerBro was exiting Kokiri Forest, right, he used a crouch stab to get, to kind of get a burst of speed to allow him to clip through the Kokiri guard, right? And so explosives are another thing that we're going to do that are going to be very powerful and give us bursts of speed to do different things. And they also can damage you, and taking damage at the right times is also like a kind of useful thing to do. Right, so they're just really powerful, and we're going to go and get those first because they're going to kind of open up a lot of routes. and
Right,
avenues for
exactly.
us.
All right, so I'm gonna do this, west here if I can, hopefully. But yeah, I can skip the owl cutscene there, so hopefully I can do that. So let's hopefully.
And if you don't, it's still okay. So I was talking a bit about this during my run, but like, so GamerBro, how long have you been speedrunning this game?
Ah, dang it.
Whatever, I don't care.
That's okay. You can
Yeah,
still
I
fuck
almost
the
had it.
owl.
I think I dropped it by accident.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, I
that's
could have
fine.
skipped the owl here, but unfortunately, I dropped ESS here.
Yeah, so in order to do that slidey backwards thing, you have to, so he recurled off the wall into the water, and then he was holding a really specific position on his control stick, just outside of the neutral zone, right? Just outside the dead zone, which is called ESS position, so that's what...
Oh, just to let everyone know, I'm not doing like the bottle, because I'm not getting bottle for my run here. There are like another like runs that have bottle, but I prefer doing like the old way basically, because I learned that.
Yeah, so, right, GamerBro is a kind of relatively newer speedrun to this game, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been kind of doing
I've been doing
speedruns?
this since like, I started like back in 2020 basically, so like when pandemic hit basically, I had nothing better to do, so I decided to learn OOT basically. Because I got interested in it back then, yeah, back around 2013, basically around AGDQ, like I first watched it, I saw like Narciso do it like back at GDQ doing like 80%, which is called DG No SRM now. And I'm like, how can you do like OOT under 30 minutes, especially with Chow Link, which was pretty impressive. But yeah, I'll explain that in a little bit. First, I'm just going to concentrate on this bottom left. So Joe, you can go ahead and explain what we're going to do.
Yeah, so we got into bottom of the well using something called Navi Dive. So when Navi's when you're talking to Navi, you don't interact with the water, so you can fall right through it.
Hold on a second, I'm trying to hear the stupid thing. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, you can go ahead now.
Okay, so this is called an Ocarina Dive. We're gonna, so GamerBro he got something called ISG, or Infinite Sword Glitch. Right. So ISG is a trick where you interrupt your crouch stab at a particular time so that the game doesn't ever like end your crouch stab basically, so it thinks that your sword is always swinging. So, and you have certain properties when your sword is swinging that that's okay, that you might not notice if you're just swinging your sword for a couple seconds at a time. But if you have it all the time, it's really useful. So one of those properties is that you cannot fall down, right? So
All right, there we go.
You saw that he kind of got ISG and then he backflipped into the bubble, the enemy that's kind of roaming around the bottom of the well.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm not gonna save him quick because I'm gonna need to lose a heart here so I can get like less damage. So I can skip like So when we go up there, I'll explain it. So the reason I'm losing a heart is because like I need to have less damage because like I gotta skip a cutscene after Zelda. So after we get Zelda's letter, you gotta skip like the Zelda's lullaby cutscene basically. So that's why I'm trying to take damage there. Because if I save and quit, the game's gonna reload me with with like full health basically, and I don't want to do that.
Right. So we got the bomb shoes and now we're leaving because we just went there to get bomb shoes. Because bomb shoes are very good.
I was gonna Hess here, but like I don't want to waste my bombs here. I don't want to risk it. So
yes,
you saw what I did with the West there, so I don't want to drop it.
I gave GamerBro all the tips from my marathon run earlier in pace, and told him all the things that you shouldn't do. And one of those was managing your explosives. Make sure you manage your explosives. Like just like go slow, walk places, and then you have explosives for the tricks you actually need to do. Okay. So now we're gonna go to Hyrule Castle.
Yep.
And so what he did there is he made sure the owl again wants to talk to you by that tree.
Yeah. So we don't want to do that.
He targeted that
so
sign.
basically, like the bridge
owl.
is going to stay there if I do that kind, basically. So yeah.
And then he's backwalking here. Backwalking is the fastest normal form of movement, but it also is important that he was backwalking because what it did is he made sure he wasn't looking at the bridge there, so that it turned night, and when it turns night, the bridge goes up. But the bridge doesn't actually go up unless you're looking at it, right? It sounds like it's going up, the sound plays, but unless you're looking at it, right, the game doesn't actually put the bridge up. So when he got there, right, the chains were still there, and he was able to get on the chains and then allow his camera to pan so that it loaded the bridge, and then the game was like, oh, it's nighttime, the bridge is supposed to be up, let's like put it up. And then he was on the chains already, so it brought GamerBro with him to the top to get into Hyrule Castle without having to wait around for for a 3-day time.
So yeah, I already have one heart left, so we just need half a heart after I do. So we're gonna do like a bomb chew like boost basically. Joe, you want to explain that? What we want to do?
Yeah. So Right, so far, right, we went to Kokiri Forest. We got, we started there. We got the Sword and Shield, left, right? Then we went to Kekiri Village, got Bomb Shoes, we left. Now we're in Hyrule Castle. So what we're going to do is we need to get Zelda's Lullaby. Right? Because, right, remember that this is the category here that we're doing is GSR. We need to, Ganondorf source requirement, we need to beat Ganondorf.
Okay, nice, okay, nice.
So in order to beat Ganondorf, you have to have the light arrows. In order to use the light arrows, you have to have magic. And in order to get magic, you need to have Zelda's Lullaby. So you can play the Zelda's Lullaby for the Great Fairy, who will then give you magic.
All right, so we're not going to wake up Talon because, like, we don't need him, basically. That's only, like, if you do, like, 100% or other category that requires him, you have to wake him up or something. But we're going to do a Bomb Shoes boost because we're not going to wake him up. He needs his beauty sleep. All right, hold on.
So normally you're supposed to push these boxes there. But what you can do instead is jump slash on the frame right after you drop a bomb shoe so that the bomb shoe explodes.
All right, so time for guards.
Yeah, so it explodes as you're jump slashing, and the momentum of your jump slash plus the recoil of the bomb kind of knocks you onto the platform there so you're able to get over to Zelda without having to push the boxes. Okay, now we're doing, GamerBro's getting through the guards.
I don't trust him like that.
Right, you have to make sure not to if the guards catch you, they'll eject you and throw you back outside.
I'm gonna wait for him because, like, I'm a little bit sketchy. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. All right, okay, I might as well go to the left side actually since he's gonna look at me as the right guard. So yeah. All right, just gotta wait for him.
Yeah. So
and
if you've ever watched an Ocarina of Time speedrunner, right, you might have seen them get caught by guards a lot.
All right, first try. That was good.
They'll try to like go really fast through the guards because they're trying to be super optimal. But one of the nice things about being a new speedrunner, and especially also doing a kind of no reset run, such as like a marathon setting, is it's okay to just wait a couple seconds for the guards to pass so you don't get caught by guards.
Yeah. But other than that, like, I'm just surprised I got that first try, though. If I was going to get thrown out, But
no, you played it really smart.
Yeah, because, like, the fourth guard right there, he was being a little sketchy, so I didn't trust like that. So I just want to be extra careful.
Yeah. So now we're here at Zelda.
Yeah, so this all blah, 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 saying all this.
She's giving a lot of exposition. GamerBro studies Japanese, so he's able to understand what's happening, but...
I only studied a little bit, so like, you know, I don't know everything of Japanese
Not yet. So, yeah, we just got to kind of hang out,
Yeah, so next after, like, the Zelda cutscene skip, basically, since we're going to skip, like, you know, getting Zelda's Lullaby after that, so basically after that, we got to go get the High-Winged Shield. Oh, wait, I don't have 80 rupees, so I can always go back to the bridge and get it up, don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, you got 60.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I only had 60. It's 80 for, like, the shield. I'm like, okay, I can get it. There's a backup, okay. We're good on that, so yeah. But yeah, after that, we got to go to the Temple of Time to do dot skip, aka Dora time skip, so Joe, you want to explain Dora time skip?
Yeah, so again, keep in mind our goal, get light hours, beat Ganondorf, beat the game. So all of those things, right, arrows, Ganondorf are things that you really want to be doing as adult Link. So it doesn't really serve us to stay as Child Link any longer. Right, we got the things we needed to get as Child Link, right? Because adults can't go into Bottom of the Well, at least not easily, and adults can also not get Zelda's Lullaby because the castle is transformed into Ganon's castle. Right, so we need to get these things as child, and then we're kind of done. Everything is faster in this game basically as adult. You're taller, you're faster. You can use better items for the most part. At least for this speedrun, the items are, you know, the adult items that we want to be using, like arrows and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Hookshot.
Oh wait, Joe, I kind of forgot. Like I forgot to do dot skip practice earlier, but I think I can manage with it actually.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know how to do it.
I kind of forgot about doing that part because that's most important because we gotta skip that part. And
you practice plenty. Just because you didn't practice it like an hour ago doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, true.
So again, this category is Ganondorf source requirement, also abbreviated GSR. And what that means is that we have to defeat Ganondorf We cannot use any item manipulation, such as RBA, and we
Yeah.
cannot wrong warp. We can't do
Right,
anything
exactly.
funky with the blue warps. We have to just go into the blue warps normally if we're going to be dungeon and watch whatever cutscene ensues.
Oh wait, that looked a little bit wrong. Hold up, let me just line it up again. I'm a little bit, I feel like I'm a little bit off.
You got this. Just take your time. Make sure you're doing it right. There you go.
All right. Okay, there we go.
So,
So what I did right there, so basically I skipped Impa basically only because like I don't want to watch like a 2 or 3 minute cutscene with her. So we got Zelda's Lullaby already, so like yeah, when I skip that cutscene, the game thinks I got Zelda's Lullaby already, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk to her out here basically, so yeah. So right now I gotta get another red rupee because I don't have 80 yet, so we gotta go to the shop to like get All right.
yeah, one note is I've actually had to watch the Zelda's Lullaby cutscene plenty of times. It's actually only about a minute and a half long, so...
Morally, that was like 2 minutes.
It's not 2 minutes, I promise. I've watched it plenty of times.
So
but either way, it's faster to skip it. We're just getting a shield because it's like you need a shield as an adult. It doesn't
Yeah,
take
we're
long.
going to need the shield as an adult,
So this
like
is
big
fast to
time.
get it.
I mean, there is another like shield. It's like in the graveyard and like under the Toon Zone, but like I'd rather get it from the shop because it's more convenient that way, and we're on our way. So like, and besides, I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't want to get the graveyard shield from. Yeah, so whatever. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna do dot skip now. So hopefully I can get this. My setup is not like the same as everyone else's that you see on Twitch or whoever speedruns Ocarina of Time. Yeah, my setup's like old, so like, yeah, don't judge by.
Yeah. So one thing that's that I
Yeah,
think
I
is
gotta
cool
line
to
up.
be able to kind of showcase here at Pace is kind of the different levels of speedrunning that do exist, and it's not just the top level that are the most popular that you'll mostly see if you're watching speedruns.
Hold on a
other
second, dude.
marathons. You got this. You're in there.
Oh shoot.
No, hold forward.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I got that.
Yeah,
Because I heard
nice.
like
Good
Link,
job.
and I was like, oh shoot, I gotta hold up, not left.
Yeah. So.
Well, that was first try at least, so that's
Yeah,
a good
that was really
thing.
Yeah, so anyway, so as a beginner runner, right, you're gonna do strats that are easier.
Yeah,
So
I
that you
mean,
can
the
actually
setup
do the
like
speed
that, don't try to do the setup like that. That's my
Right, so like
recommendation.
if
right
you've
there.
only ever seen right someone who's really amazing at the game, then you might become really frustrated easily if you're like, why am I so bad? And it's because that person's been playing for literally 8 years or 10 years or something, and you're just started, and you're gonna be bad before you're
exactly.
good. And so it's okay to make mistakes, right? It's okay to use easier strategies, right? You don't need to do unbuffered door of time skip. You can pause buffer it there, and that gives us more leniency, right? So GamerBro, like, he missed the first frame, but he was able to get the second frame. And
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you couldn't do that if you did it unbuffered, right? That's only available if you're doing it buffered because you have to do slightly different inputs. But
All right, so we're just sticking here for a, how long is this thing? It's like 5 minutes or a cutscene or something like that, basically telling you like you are the chosen one, basically. So we just time traveled, basically.
Yeah.
Link was asleep for 7 years, not 100 years in Breath of the Wild like that. But like other than that, it's like, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like time travel a lot. I mean, even in this game. Kind of reminds me of like, it's not like, well, like Back to the Future. It's like how like Marty McFly gets reunites his parents like to match them up or nothing like that. It's just Link saving like the world basically, like that.
right, so so far, right, if you're keeping track, we got 4 adult, right? So we got the Sword and Shield as a child, so we could escape the forest. Adult can't use those, so right now we have gotten the Hylian Shield, Bomb Choose, and Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah.
And the Ocarina, of course.
Oh yeah, so coming up next after like this cutscene basically, we gotta go back to, we're going to Kakariko as adults because we gotta go to the graveyard, and then after that, we gotta go into Shadow Temple basically. We're gonna do some hookshot jump basically to get into Shadow, so you'll see that like soon, and Joe can explain that when we get there.
Right, so next up, right, like Amber said, we're going to go to Kakariko Village and go to Shadow Temple. We're going to get the hookshot, the hover boots, and we're going to beat Shadow Temple. Right, and so, right, we need to beat Shadow Temple and Spirit Temple in this run, right, because that's how we get the light arrows, right?
Right.
The light arrow check, so the game gives you light arrows right before the final boss, so you can go
Right.
beat
Oh yeah, just
Ganondorf.
want to explain also. So like yeah, Shadow and like Spirit basically. After we get those, basically, Okay, of course, I have to go to Forest Temple because I have to get bow because that's required. But like the game will think like after like we do that basically when we get like Shadow and Spirit, the game will think we completed like every single dungeon and got every medallion, and it'll trigger like a cutscene basically where the game thinks we finished everything, and it'll show like a scene with like Sheik, and then Zelda gives us the light arrows basically. So yeah.
The reason actually that the game only checks for the Shadow and Spirit medallions is that basically you can do the dungeons. The way that the game is kind of routed, like the way that it was intended to be played, is that you beat Forest Temple first, and then you can actually do the rest of the dungeons in any order. But in order to get to Shadow Temple, right, the game gives you the Nocturne of Shadow, right, after you've gotten the Forest, Fire, and Water medallions, right? So it checks that then. So then it assumes that if you have the Shadow medallion, you must have gotten the Nocturne of Shadow, and therefore you must have the other 3 medallions. So for the end of the game, it only checks if you've done Spirit and if you've done Shadow, which is great for us. So we don't have to do those other dungeons.
Right, exactly. All right, so we're just coming in with a scene with Sheik basically saying blah, 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 all this. You got to go to every dungeon basically, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to Shadow and Spirit and a little bit of Forest. We're not going to do the whole Forest. We're just getting the bow basically, like I said before.
Right, exactly. Right, we need the bow in order to shoot the light arrows. Right, everything. So the official requirements for this category on the Speedrun.com leaderboard are defeat Ganondorf, get light arrows, collect Shadow and Spirit medallion, get magic, get Zelda's lullaby, and get the quiver 30. All of those need to be required from their source, so you can't do any cheating to get those or get any fake ones.
Right, exactly.
I don't know how you would even do without, because it restricts. You can't do wrong warping, you can't do RBA, BA, any item manipulation.
All right, so I'm going to save and quit here because like we need to get out because like we can't walk out or nothing like that because the door time's still closed because the game.
But really, all of those other requirements stem from having to beat Ganondorf, right? In order to beat Ganondorf, you need the light arrows, right? And in order to get the light arrows, you need to get Shadow and Spirit medallions. You need to get magic, you need to get the lullaby, and you need to get the quiver. Like all of those things are kind of sub requirements because of the requirement that you need to beat Ganondorf.
Alright, so we're gonna get out of here, out of this destroyed castle town basically, because everything's destroyed, except for a Poe hunt, but we're not gonna go in there before we're getting out of there, before anything gets creepy. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Kakariko as adult basically, and then after, then we gotta go to the graveyard, because like we gotta get the hook shot basically, and that's the most important in the game too, we need the hook shot.
Not as part of the actual speedrun, that's not one of the rules, but it's just really useful.
Yeah, it's very useful, especially like you can use it like for Ganondorf also. It's like sorry. It's like 10 tries like to like hit his tail basically, which is the longer. That's why you prefer like to do the super slide like with bombs and you keep Master Sword. We'll explain that.
GamerBro's getting a bit ahead of himself, but it's because that happened in practice the other day, where he.
Yeah, and I did practice like yesterday too, like last night basically. So.
So
and before I did this run, so yeah. All right, so now we're at Graveyard. So we gotta do like, get a hookshot, do that Dampe race basically. Hopefully he will be nice to us and not be a troll and let us on fire basically.
Right. So this route, and I kind of was alluding to it earlier. This route that GamerBro is doing is going to be different in a number of ways to the routes that the kind of top runners would do who are competing for world record or competing at higher levels.
I think like world record for this is like a 109 with the intro skip or something like that. My PB for this is actually a 141.33. Yeah. I was close on like sub 140 pace before, but unfortunately like that didn't happen. But you know, I'm gonna get that soon, trust me.
Yeah, one thing I like about speedruns is that it kind of gives you a very objective measure of kind of your improvement, right? So really it's the kind of goal of speedrunning as a hobby, or one of the, like, you're racing against yourself, right? You're always racing against your previous self. You're always striving to improve, and this gives you a really kind of objective way to say.
I could have got 50 or something, but this can do. I can do it. I can do this time. I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised right now. I did not get trolled by that. Thank God, Dampe was being nice to us.
Yeah.
Right
one
there.
of the there's some randomness There's a couple of places where there's randomness in this game. I think less so in this category, but the way that Dampe throws those
Dampe
fires
can be,
during the race is random, and so you kind of have to adapt to them.
Yeah, Dampe can be a real. I'm not gonna say it because we're trying to be friendly here. So like, he can be real mean to us, especially like with like if you do like 100% and try to get Dampe or something like that. It's really kind of a pain, basically, because you don't know what what kind of trial heart piece you'll get, basically.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. So now that we got the hook shot, we're going to go to Shadow Temple. We're going to do a hook. He's going to do a hook shot jump.
Oh yeah, I gotta equip that for him.
So
all right.
He's going to kind of do a. He's going to kind of roll into this hut to kind of while he's spamming hook shot in a particular way, and it's going to kind of lock him into this kind of hook shotting animation cycle where he's kind of swaying back and forth, right?
Okay. So
and that is going to.
Give me a second. I'm just trying to make sure I did line it right.
Okay, so he's going to try to hook shot. He's going to use this hook shot against the shed to jump really high up in the air and get on the kind of edge part of this graveyard.
That's not going to work. Okay, that's not going to work because like I'm not really with the shed at all. Okay. Yeah.
You got this. No.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know why Link's not bunking into the. Come on, Link.
Okay.
Please.
Side hop, roll, and after the roll, hold up and spam Z.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, yeah. I always had trouble with this a little bit. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this now. Oh, wait.
It's okay. So this is kind of one of the things that's expected. Sometimes as a new runner, you're going to kind of, even though you did a trick 100 times in practice and it was going fine, it's going to take a
Okay, there we
few
go. There we go.
times
Okay.
Where in runs, it's going to be weird and hard and frustrating. Right? But you'll get it as long as you stick.
Okay, nice.
Right, that was really good.
All right, so I'm going to get ISG off this, whatever this thing's called. I forgot what it's called.
It's a puzzle.
Okay. Okay, I don't know why that slipped out of my mind.
That's okay.
You're
busy with other stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus.
All that stuff I got. So now, now that he has infinite sword glitch,
yeah,
ISG, right? He's not going to be able to fall.
I'm going to get my hook shot out because I got to line this up a bit. Make sure I don't, soft walk.
The reason you line it up is because you can get stuck sometimes on this. So it's kind of, the game never expects you to walk on this, so it's kind of annoying to walk on. All right, so the ISG helps you not fall down.
Oh, wait, what the heck?
Okay, so here, he might be a little stuck. Let's see if he can get out of it.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, no.
Okay.
This is...
So side hop right, see if that works. Oh, sorry, I trolled you.
We're going to have a long talk after this, man. Don't worry, I can manage with this. I mean, one heart, I can still do it because, Link's going to take half a heart left after this, but other than that, sometimes this is kind of tricky. I'm surprised I soft locked there, actually.
Well, it wasn't a soft lock, but you did get stuck. So there's you can kind of get stuck there, and then you'll have to backflip or side hop to get off of it. Sometimes you can end up back on the back on the seam.
Well, at least I didn't have
trouble
trouble with that, but other than that, let me just get the ISG off this son of a gun. Oh, what are you targeting? Okay. No. Oh, wait, let me just go away from these pose right here. All right, I'm gonna line up again.
Yeah.
Why aren't you moving? Okay, there. Jesus. Yeah, he looks like he's ready to use the bathroom or something. He's walking like that. All right. Okay. Aw, dang it. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm getting soft locked there for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's kind of you kind of just use the ISG.
Oops, I forgot that. So at ISG, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's kind of hard, because, this shouldn't be this hard, but, yeah, I'm just getting bad luck.
It can be that hard. It's just annoying. You just have to, it just takes a...
I kind of hope the post's still there, but, yeah.
You also have Navi on C up, so you can use that.
Oh, yeah, right. Thanks for clarifying that. Yeah. Oops, I missed that by accident.
So let me explain how the hook shot jump works while we're doing this, so we get to see it a couple times.
Oh, shoot, he did not go up.
I still don't know why that happens. But anyway, the way that a hook shot works is, the way the game is coded, the hook shot on the very first frame that you, the hook shot makes contact with a hook shotable target, that Link is gonna then kind of be carried towards. Right?
Oh, he's okay. The pose right there. If I can get him. There we go.
Nice. On the very first frame that happens, the game gives you a really high Y, so that's up and down. So it gives you a really high Y velocity or acceleration. I'm actually not sure. In order to kind of get you off the ground, and then it kind of, on the second frame that happens, it removes that. Very nice.
Oh, okay.
You're not stuck. Nice, good, good. Right. But what happens is here, right, he's in a kind of swing animation, and so, right,
come on, dude,
the second
are you
frame.
serious?
Okay, you can still maybe get onto the thing if you do the right.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, okay, we're good. Okay. Maybe I should have side off left.
That's
I should have side off left on that first one, but other than
I think that angle was
all right. So
okay.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
I'm gonna get a little bit right here. So
yeah, so you can see here that there's normally a door in front of Shadow Temple that you need to play. You need to use Din's Fire to light the torches to open, but that door loads when you're going down the stairs there in front of that. So since we're up here, we're able to kind of side hop over that trigger, and then the door to Shadow Temple doesn't close.
right. I think I'm gonna no, I don't need to do that actually. I can get heart actually.
Yeah, there's a backup part.
There's there's hearts in that pod, so I can.
Yeah.
In case if Dead Hand tries to do anything stupid or something like that, then. All right. It's good to have a backup.
So now that we're in Shadow Temple, right, we're gonna get the hover boots because the hover boots are just like a really insane item in this game. You can do a lot of really like powerful tricks, and glitches with it.
Spot.
That's fine, you got it.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, shoot. See, I knew there was something going on. Oh, you didn't even... Yeah, go back and know where you came from. Alright, make sure you're going because... Okay, now this is good. Only if he's on there first time, then I wouldn't have trouble with that. Oh, shoot. I think I was too early on that.
Yeah, but you don't.
All right, there we go.
That's fine.
All right, so after I get the hover boots here, I'm not going to do like boat skip, or if you guys see that, if you watch this category or something like that, it's usually a boat skip, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to risk it basically, and it's kind of a risky strat basically. Even though if it looks easy or something like that, I don't want to like risk it like that basically because
Trust me, it doesn't look easy, and it's not easy. So
yeah, it may look easy like for any runner to do or something like that if they're like consistent with it, but for me, I am not.
every trick is easy once you learn how to do it really well. Once you practice it for like 40 hours.
Oh no, it's not. Okay, I was thinking the other part. There we go.
Okay, so right
Alright,
now we're going.
golf.
Right, we said we have to get the Shadow Medallion as part of this speedrun, so we have to go beat the Shadow Temple.
So yeah, I got to turn this thing basically.
So you'll be able to see some kind
so
of
what try is going to be
less advanced.
So yeah, Joe, what do you think is going to be? Second, third, or fourth pillar?
There's only 3 it can be, right?
Yeah, that's why I said 2, 3, or 4.
Oh.
Which one it would be?
Oh, it's probably the first one. It's gonna be the first one you get to. So that would be the fastest.
I'll bet you $1 if it's third.
All right, yeah. We'll donate to Urban Arts. See?
Dang it!
All right, $1.
You got lucky. You got lucky. You got lucky on that one, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go down here. I gotta get like a small key because apparently we need to unlock it to go to the boss room, basically. And yeah, that's what we basically gotta do. We gotta go to the boss room because there's 2 keys, but we only need 1 key because we're gonna do a boss key skip for this.
So someone just asked if this is any percent before SRM was found. It was actually any percent before RBA and wrong warping was found. So it's much older. So basically, what happens in this game, because there's such a big community to this game who care about it so much and are just constantly investigating how new things and trying to learn as much about it as possible.
All right, so we got the key basically, and then now we're gonna go to the boat basically. So we're gonna so I'll explain what we're gonna do. Just give me a second. Okay, I was brain fart for a second. I was like, where am I going?
So anyway, there are a lot of the community for this game is really great, and what happens is periodically there are just really major glitches that are
okay, that's not right. Whatever.
that are discovered and that completely change the way that a category is going to be run, especially any percent, because any percent is always just be the game as fast as possible, no restrictions. And so now, right, the any percent category is like 3 minutes or 4 minutes with the intro skip. Right, it's like super fast because we keep finding new glitches. So every time there's a big new glitch that's discovered, right? And the 90% route changes drastically.
There we go.
There are always people who want to run that old route that they're familiar with. Like I said, we don't like a lot, we don't like change. I don't like change, at least.
Yeah, I don't like change sometimes.
So
but you know, OT,
if you're doing something, right, and you like it, you want to keep doing it. So we kind of create these legacy categories as we go along, which are kind of the old 90% routes. So this is one of the kind of old 90% categories.
So while we do this,
back before
something I do want to explain about myself. So I did start off with like glitchless back around 2020, and after like glitches, it got pretty tiring. So I decided to do like hundo no SRM, only because like I've been interested in that category for a very long time back then, because I used to watch Clint Stevens and ZFG back in the day, basically. Well, mostly Clint. Shout out to him though, and ZFG at the same time, who got me inspired more with 100%. Yeah, it took a while for me, but the category got really tiring because, you know, it was so long. So I decided like to do a shorter category, basically. I did do some DG and OSRM, but that got kind of boring a bit. So I decided to like move on to GSR, and for a few months I did it, and I actually liked this category more, to be honest, out here. So yeah.
Right, so DG no SRM, like GamerBro just said, is the 80%
It used to be called like back
before
then.
SRM was discovered.
Yeah. And with Ganondorf, that glitch, basically.
Yeah, so
that was like around 2012 or something like that, I believe, or might be. I don't even know, because like, yeah, I remember. I think it was 2012 or something like that. If I'm wrong, then yeah. That'd be it. All right. So we're gonna do a mega side hop, basically. I kind of hope I don't fail this, but yeah, let's just hope we get to the other side, because we don't have arrows, basically, but to like point at the bombs and explode. So we're gonna do this. Okay.
So where we are right now, like, there's a big chasm here that you're supposed to like. Knock down the pillar to.
So I'm gonna pause buffer this because I want to be safe. Oh shoot! I gotta. I forgot I gotta unequip this because that's not gonna work if I had hover boots on like that. All right.
So we need to get across this gap because that's where the boss store is.
One more. Yeah. Okay.
So what GamerBro just did here is a mega side hop.
Okay, I'm just gonna save here just in case if I mess this up or something like that, but yeah.
So he rolled into that bomb chew as it was exploding with his shield, and
oh, thank God.
then he.
All right. So now we're gonna do here. We're gonna do a boss key skip basically with bomb chew. So that's like one of the hardest basically, other than with like bomb or something like that. Because I heard like bomb's like more easier, but bomb chew it is not. But let's see how we do with this. All right, it's gonna line them up a little bit, then turn right, then poke stack 2 times. All right, hopefully maybe this might be right. Yeah, this should be right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then back walk to get Link. Okay, that should be good, I think. I don't know, I think I might, yeah, this. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't work because the bomb, I think like the bomb was a little bit closer, but yeah. Well, at least we didn't die from it, so, or fall avoided, but yeah.
So what GamerBro is working on right now is he's doing the boss key skip. Right, so this is where the boss is. You need to have the boss key normally to open this door. But you actually don't need, but there's a loading zone right behind it, and you can actually touch that loading zone without having to open the door by kind of clipping through the ground here.
Okay.
Right, so.
All right, just give it a second, guys. We're almost there.
He's gonna do a ledge cancel. What's this trick called? There's
You'll
like
see.
a trick where you like.
Hold on.
In a corner on the first frame, you're about to fall.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Kind of clip inside. Nice game, bro.
Thank God.
All right, that trick is really.
All right, so we got
tricky.
Bongo here. So let's see if Bongo cooperates with us.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do the Bongo fight. This fight can be. This fight took me a really long time to get consistent at as a new speedrunner. If it doesn't go really well, it can go really bad. So let's see how GamerBro does with it.
Okay, this game is a little bit, now we gotta be serious about this.
Nice.
What are you going to do about it? Nice, okay.
Okay, really good fight.
Good fight right there.
Right. So what he did there is he got ISG, so his sword is now always swinging, right? And so then he killed stunned the two hands, and then basically, since his sword is always swinging, he was able to kind of run into Bongo Bongo's face, whatever his main hitbox that damages him. And every time his invincibility frames are over, right? On that very next frame, the sword is still swinging, the sword is still making contact with him, so he never has a chance to get up because he's taking damage as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
Right? Every time he can take damage, he does take damage, and so he can't do
So,
anything
yeah,
about it.
I got an extra heart piece just in case, so anything happens, we just have an extra roll just in case anything bad happens. But, yeah, you got to be safe and sorry, guys.
Right. And now, like we said, there's no wrong warping. You can't skip this cutscene as part of the rules for this
Yeah,
run.
we cannot skip this. Like, as much as I like to skip it and not watch this, but it's required to watch it. And you know, like, OSC scenes are, I mean, if I was running faster quests, that would be a different story right there without watching the cutscenes.
Yeah. This run, one thing is about this run, which
But yeah,
some
like,
people
I
like.
just want to say something. Yeah, like, yeah, cutscenes, you guys basically just watching, like, I would say, like, maybe, cutscenes just to get your food ready or whatever you eat or something like that, and just enjoy.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of cutscenes in this run, especially since we can't skip these Blue Orb ones. So, for us here at Pace, here doing this marathon run, we get to kind of relax and talk to you guys about it. But if you're looking for a very fast-paced run, it can be. Some people don't like them because there's a pretty high ratio of cutscenes in this run.
I knew my hands would get sweaty for this one. Because, you know, it grips so hard on this controller.
Yeah,
It's always especially like everything, like when you speedrun, you're going to need a hand towel. Just let y'all know that.
Yeah,
Always have that
one thing
prepared.
especially that I didn't realize until I was up on that stage where GamerBro is that you're actually about 5 feet away from a projector that covers the entire wall, and it's got your speedrun on it. And so right on your periphery, there is just the brightest light in the entire world.
All right, so what we're going to do here now, we are exiting out of the graveyard because we're going to DC, aka the Dongo's Cavern, because we got to get bombs, which will be mostly good because like bombs are more important basically because we're going to need them for like Super Slide and then like when we do like the cutscene skips basically.
Right. So again, bombs are not an item that is strictly required for this category, but bombs are useful because they help us do a lot of tricks, right? So we have the bomb shoes; those are good, but the bomb shoes are good for some things. Bombs are better for other things, and so that's going to open up a lot more kind of opportunities for us and different glitches that we can do with the bombs, which will be helpful later. Okay, so things are moving along for those of you keeping track. So, right, this category again, GSR stands for Ganondorf source requirement. We need to beat Ganondorf, which means we need to get the light arrows.
Yep. So anyone who's new coming in here already, if we explain this, basically, yeah, so like we got to go to Shadow, Spirit, and then Forest, half of Forest to get the bow, and then that'll trigger a cutscene, basically because the game thinks we finish every dungeon, and like we will get the light arrows basically.
Yeah, so far on our checklist.
And
on
also,
our
yeah, we
shopping
just
list,
finished Shadow, so anyone new coming in here, we just finished Shadow, so now we're going to be up to like Spirit soon. We just got to do these small things basically, and then also after DC, we got to get Magic, because that's most really required. Because like light arrows require Magic basically, and you need to use Magic, so we have to go get Magic from like the Fairy Fountain up in DC basically, or Death Mountain.
Yeah, so far we've gotten the Shadow Medallion. We just got that.
All right, so we still have to get the Spear Medallion, the bow, and we have to get Magic still in order to
Nobody likes Inabi.
Beat Ganondorf.
with the light arrows, and the light arrows, of course, but that happened. We gotta get all those other things first.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the thing to go up because I can't. I'll just wait. Yeah, just a little bit up. Okay, yeah, I can jump now since. Yeah, Link has that. If I was a child, that would be really different right here. So you have to wait for the thing to go all the way up, I think. I don't know, I only did like glitches in a very long time, so I don't really remember. I kind of forgot mostly glitchless, basically. I mean, I remember like some, but it's just like...
I truly have no idea how to play this game without speedrunning it. It's everything else is gone. I don't know what any of the words say. It's all in Japanese now.
Yeah, I mean, like, the last time I played this casually, I would say like around 2011, basically. That was like about 11 years ago. So I don't remember how to do it, and especially like doing water temple casually, that has to be like, yeah, hard. About doing the glitches or something like that, because I know the glitch route for that pretty much, and that's it.
Yeah, if I don't go into one of the rooms in a dungeon during my speedrun, I just have no idea what's in there. Literally no clue.
I kind of forgot how to do water temple like casually, actually. I mean, I know how to do it, like, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like in glitches or something like that, but like, yeah, it's just forgetful or something like that, to be honest out there. But yeah, like, yeah.
So it's convenient. So we can go into Donatello's Cavern. It's the only child dungeon as an adult that just is like not changed. Like it's not. They didn't make it harder to get into. They didn't try to keep you out of it. It's just still there. You can still do everything like normal, and it's a lot easier to do as adults.
I hop rolls, and I'm gonna go to this high corner. So I'll have to, yep. Okay, there we go. That's easy, really easy. Okay. And then I'm gonna, and there we go. We got bombs here now.
Great, so clean Donatello's Cavern, just getting the bombs, getting out. And then we're gonna head over to, where we head next, GamerBro?
So we're heading up to Death Mountain now because we gotta go to the Fairy Fountain and get magic, basically, because that's required in this category. Also, we need magic, and also like it's really useful, especially for the light arrows, because light arrows need to use magic, basically, and we need to get that.
Yes, you cannot shoot the light arrows without magic.
Yeah,
so we need
if you miss magic, then that's on you. That's on you, basically. You're the one who forgot, basically, and yeah, that means like you can't do anything about it.
And this is why we need to get Zelda's Lullaby as a child in the beginning of the run.
Right, exactly. Oops, so then I'm going to read that
because
sign.
you need to play the Lullaby in order to get the magic from the Great Fairy.
Yes. All right. I don't care if I took damage from that or not. All right, I'm just going to do one ESS turn. Oh wait, actually one more we should do. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Link's not want to cooperate with us today for some reason. Alright, so I'm just going to avoid all of this. Yeah, it's really easy to just back walk so you don't get hit by the boulders out here.
Yeah, so the backwalk is actually the fastest way to move in this game without using any glitches.
Alright.
It's faster than moving forward, than walking forward normally. It's faster than stringing together a bunch of side hops or backflips or whatever. If you want to move forward, the fastest thing you can do, you would need to, it's faster to roll forward repeatedly than to just walk normally. Link cannot run in this game. He can, but okay, he can hustle when he's back walking. If he's walking backwards, he's moving. Okay, so here we are. Right. We're at the Fairy Fountain. So what's next on our shopping
So
list?
after this, we gotta go to Lost Woods. So we're gonna take a shortcut into Goron City, so we can go into Lost Woods. And then after that, when we go like to the what was it called again? When you go like try to go to Forest Temple, Joe? I'm low.
You talking about Minuet Forest?
Yeah. So yeah, we gotta get Minuet basically, and you gotta skip that basically since it's gonna be a long cutscene. I mean, it's not that long, but we're gonna skip that cutscene hopefully.
Yeah, you can't get into the Forest Temple without.
Yeah, we're gonna need that definitely.
The trigger for that cutscene is basically.
It'll be a long walk. It'll be a very long walk.
The entire forest.
I mean, you can always like save and quit or something like that, but I prefer you just get the song. What the heck was it?
Sorry, that was my phone.
You didn't put it on silent?
I did put it on silent. It's on Do Not Disturb.
Well, I think you didn't. You just did it on purpose. I'm just messing with you. But still, Joe, we're still gonna have a long talk after this.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna take damage here only because like I need to like get less damage basically in this run, and also I need to like skip the cutscene so I can have the damage and die, and then save and quit, and then spawn back to Forest Temple. I mean, not Forest Temple, sorry, Temple of Time, because like we gotta go to Griddle Fortress basically, and so we go to Haunted Wasteland, and then after that it'll be Spirit Temple. All right, so now we're gonna go into Lost Woods after take the shortcut. Alright, I'm just gonna use this bomb shoes because like I don't want to waste my bombs yet. It's better safe. Besides, we don't need bomb shoes anymore after this anyway, so. Alright, I have Iron right now, good. Alright.
So what GamerBro just did there with the Ocarina is
Ocarina buffer.
was buffering damage frames. So when a bomb or bomb shoe explodes, its explosion lasts for about I think 9 frames, or I think it's like.
Okay, so what I
10 or
did there
12
actually,
frames.
what I did there, I just usually you would need like Saria song to skip Mido, but you can just use like this ESS like 1 turn basically, then just have your hook shut out and flip, and you can skip him basically because no one wants to hear his like bull basically.
Yeah,
so.
you can just kind of backflip over him. The hook shot is just so you don't talk to him.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just explaining something before that.
Well, I was close.
Oh, it was buffering. So a bomb has a certain number of frames where it will damage you, but Link also has a certain amount of time after he takes damage where he is invincible and will not take any damage. So what you can do is with the Ocarina, or there's also other things that have the same effect, but when he was pulling out the Ocarina, is the Ocarina freezes the frames of the game, right? So it freezes the number of bomb frames.
You should be good on this, okay.
But the timer for Link's invincibility keeps ticking, so
Okay, we got it.
His invincibility wears off. But
So I just got, I got menu F4 without watching the cutscene basically. So now we're gonna save and quit here, and then we're gonna spawn back to Temple of Time so we can get our way to Gerudo Fortress.
All right, so we'll come back. Now that we have the minuet, we can warp to Forest Temple whenever. So then we can, we use the functionality of, we call it save warping. Basically, when you save and quit in the overworld of the game, as adult, you spawn in the Temple of Time. And so this is faster because we're going to go over to Spirit Temple to get the Spirit Medallion.
Exactly. All right, it's gonna be a long ride, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna hess here only because I don't trust myself, and also like, imagine if I did drop it, and I don't want to waste that much bombs because like, you know, you never know like if I like fail something or something like that, and I don't have much bombs. I mean, there is a backup to it in Spirit Temple. You just have to dupe it basically. Joe, you want to explain about that dupe for bombs in the pot?
We can explain it later when we get to it.
Yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
So when you're, especially when you're a new runner, the explosive count is something that you have to keep in mind because, like I said, explosives are so useful. So if you fail a trick and you need to use another explosive, right, that's going to be, you have to take note of that. And especially when you're a new runner, it's really important that you know where the backups are, where you can get more bombs should you run out.
Yeah. All right, so we're almost there. So yeah, it's not really a long like backwalk basically.
Yeah. So I taught GamerBro a couple of bomb backups in Spirit Temple, especially because the boss key skip is going to be kind of tricky.
Yeah, exactly. So like, imagine like
And during my first ever speedrun, I completely ran out of bombs.
Yeah, that was really not that good.
I completely ran out of bombs there like 2 different times in my first ever 100% speedrun, and I almost quit there, but I
Yeah,
took a break.
luckily you didn't quit though. You just like
Nope.
went
I
there
just kept
basically.
going.
You just went for it. Go for it.
13 hours later, I finished my run.
Well, luckily this isn't a 100% run. Just making sure there's any bombs in here. If it's not, then yeah. Okay. Oh well.
You're fine. Don't worry about the bombs.
We can always get some in like around Spirit, basically. Yeah. I want to have a full bomb count before we do this, but other than that, it should be fine, I would say.
So right now.
All right. So we're gonna do a mega side hop. So mainly you need a Pona or something like that, but no, we're just gonna mega side hop basically. Hold up.
Yeah. So it's the same kind of way that we got over the kind of gap in the Shadow Temple to get to the boss door. We're going to do the same thing with
2 more
a
frames.
mega side hop by kind of shielding the damage from the bomb, letting that push us back, and then extending that momentum using the hover boots.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I did not know Link would do a, this is why I had to, oh man.
So that's something that I've actually never seen before.
Yeah.
Is that he actually did everything right except.
Link just did a stupid backflip. I did not know that would happen at all.
Instead of turning around and rolling, right? Instead, GamerBro didn't turn around and kept targeting, and so instead he backflipped as soon as he touched the ground.
Yeah,
Which
I did
think-
not expect that to happen. Like, literally, I did get the Mega Hop right, but apparently when I equipped the hover boots, apparently, like, maybe I should have just waited or something like that so I could see part of Link's hat or something like that. That's what I usually do. I mean, I have practiced this or something like that without doing that, and it's been fine. I just got bad luck right there, basically. But don't worry, you can go back. But
Yeah.
I might have to wait till the sun rises because I cannot do like Haunted Wasteland without because it's really tricky when it's dark outside. So like yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately in this speedrun you don't have the sun song, so you cannot manipulate the time of day.
Yeah, unfortunately. So like yeah. Wait, if I did like die when I spawned back to the zone or something, or when I spawned back to where I was, or maybe not, right? Yeah, I never had that happen before, so like I don't know what to do on that one, to be honest. So, well, it's getting dark now, but like yeah, we can just like.
Let's
wait
just get
till-
over the bridge first, and then we'll worry about that
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, I did not expect that to happen at all. That was like so dumb right there. I should have just did like what I do, like my other runs or something like that. I kind of wish that didn't happen, but it is what it is. That was the dumbest thing I ever saw or ever did in my life. I should have just went my instance and did
If
that.
that's the dumbest thing you've done in your life, congratulations, you're doing great. Not a big deal.
Yeah, that was not the thing I wanted to do at all. Yeah, that happened to me actually, like when I did practice, like in Shadow, when I did that backflip. Of course, at least that didn't happen in like in Shadow Temple, thank God. But I knew that something was going to happen in the future or something like that. I knew that was going to like happen with Link being dumb or something like that. But yeah, we're going to try again. So yeah, so I'm going to get all right, just to make sure. Okay, this should be fun. But I'm going to make sure like. Okay, I'm just going to just wait a second.
You can equip progress whenever, it doesn't matter.
I don't trust like that.
Sure.
Okay, this should be good. All right, this had to hold down. Okay, thank God.
Nice.
All right, I'm just gonna wait till it gets when the sun hits because like I said, I cannot do this I cannot see in the dark in the wasteland basically, and it's really tricky. So I'm just gonna wait till the sun rises. But yeah, like it shouldn't be that long for the sun to come up, right, Joe?
I imagine it wouldn't take forever. It'll come
You're
eventually.
supposed to know everything.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I'm kidding. But seriously though, this probably just be just a minute. Then yeah, we'll just hit afterwards. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, at least the good thing is my estimate's like 220 at least, so I don't really care at least. I mean, I just want to finish a run, you know what I mean? We're all going to make mistakes sooner or later, you know? All right, that's my cue. All right, so right now we're going to do, we're going to get, yeah, so we're going to get caught by the guards basically because we're going to do the gate skip basically. So what we're going to do, we're going to like, we're not going to say the carpenters in this basically because we don't have time for that. They're going to have to rot in the cell. I know that's pretty mean, but they're going to have to do that because we are trying to finish this game as fastly as we can, so. Yeah, but, all right, so I'm going to get out of here, so. All right, so only if Link can clip through. Okay, he did not. It's kind of, I don't know why it's kind of tricky or something like that. I'm like literally on the line. Okay, okay, hold up. Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, there's a certain part of this kind of ceiling here where you can just hook shot it. And
Yeah, I don't know why it's not
clip
clipping. I
through.
think I'm doing a little bit too, maybe I am. Yeah, maybe I am doing it I think I have to be a little bit to the right or something. Or at least, I think. Or if I'm not, then that's my problem. Yeah, this is, okay, something's happening here. If I don't know it, then this is going to be a big issue right here. I had trouble with this actually for practice earlier. I had trouble with this. It's just like, I think it's like a little bit right here or something like that. Maybe it's like,
You're too close to the wall, I think.
oh, maybe I am.
Like
Oh, never mind. I got it. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I had to go a bit left or something like that. I think I had to. All right, so I'm gonna get up here. Okay, he did not jump. Probably because I stabbed 2 times. Yeah, exactly. All right, so, okay. This is, I might fail this once, just to let everyone know that. This is not an
this
easy
is a
trick.
pretty what one. So what we're doing now is we need to go to
All right.
we need to go to the haunted
I don't think I
wasteland.
got much speed for that.
Because
Yeah, I did not get
that's
much
where Spirit
speed.
Temple
Yeah,
is?
I almost got it. I almost had it, but I didn't get much speed for that.
So
So
we
we're
need to
gonna
get-
try it. Don't worry, we'll try it again.
We need to get through that gate. The gate, the greeters will open the gate for you if you have the greeter card. Otherwise, they'll put you in
Yeah.
jail. We don't get the greeter
Yeah,
card.
I had yeah. Basically, what happened there, I didn't get much speed, but like yeah, I was almost close, So, but yeah, we're gonna try it again. Don't worry. We're gonna get out of here, out of this. Oops. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna point the hook shot right here a little bit, if that's the right. Okay.
That looks good.
That should be good. Oh! Why did Link did a flip right there? I literally hold left for that side hop right there.
Yeah, sometimes depending on
Maybe
whether or not you do a side hop
maybe the
or a
angle was a
backflip
little.
is
Yeah, maybe the
dependent-
angle was a little. Yeah, maybe the angle because I saw Link in a not in a good angle right
Yeah,
there.
it depends on the.
Maybe I should have just kept pause buffering there or something like that.
It depends on the camera angle, whether like.
Yeah, it
So
depends.
sometimes if you
Oops.
if you hold left, it'll be a backflip, or if you hold down, it'll be a side
Yeah,
hop.
I do not like this trick at all, but it's the only way I can do it. I cannot do the bomb hover one because it's kind of hard. Okay.
Okay, at least you're a master of the clip now. Okay, and this is all within expectations, like where this is like part of being like learning how to speedrun is having
Yeah.
times we have to try a trick 3 or 4 times and.
Oh, dang it. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to go all the way like right like that.
And it'll work eventually. You'll get
this
there
is so
eventually.
hard.
And I'm sure like GamerBro practices a bunch, but sometimes until
Yeah,
you,
I
like,
practice this a lot, but
sometimes
like,
it takes
sometimes like
years until you actually like get consistent.
It's
at
like
it.
like you do well in practice, but when you do it in real game, you're gonna mess up. Oh my gosh. This is just stressing me out a little bit. If I'm being honest here, it's a little stressed out.
No, it absolutely is stressful, but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're all in this
It's
together.
just like I'm like, dude. Okay. Exactly, Link. You better do what you're told. God. Why? Okay. I did not expect Link to do that. What is going on here?
You got this. You know how to do it. Just take a breath.
Yeah, Link is not a good person.
Link is a hero of Hyrule.
No, he's not. If he was a hero of Hyrule, he would have listened to what he says, but guess what? I guess he doesn't like speedrunning. Alright, hold up. Let me just, yeah, I was a little bit off again.
So again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to go
Oh my
to
gosh, dude, are
the
you
Spirit
serious?
Temple to get the Spirit Medallion. Like I said, this is GSR, which stands for Ganondorf Source Requirement. So what we need to do is beat Ganondorf.
Oh my gosh,
And then beat
dude,
the game?
I'm literally like doing it.
In order to
but,
beat
like,
Ganondorf, one of the things we need is the light arrows. So we need the Spirit Medallion as part of that in order to trigger the light arrow cutscene and get the light arrows.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I guess I need to do a teeny tiny bit left.
Yeah,
Alright.
especially for tricks like that, where it's just like you just kind of learn as you go.
What? Are you serious? Oh. Never mind, at least I'm not gonna get caught. Wow, okay, that's good.
The intense backup strat.
Oh my god.
Fly.
That was pretty fun. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty funny. At least I didn't get caught by the guards again, so.
Yeah, save some time there.
Yeah, at least that's, I guess if I failed that again or something like that, I know what to do for that one. What an actually nice backup strat. Maybe I should have took, you know what, I think I'm just gonna take hover boots off because I think that's gonna mess me up or something like that. Yeah, hover boots, yeah, they're slow basically when you're back walk, but yeah. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I probably, like, if I had hover boots on or something like that, made it more difficult or something. That's just how I am. That's how it went, basically. For me. I don't know for other people, but for me, though. Oh, no, you're not going to do it. You're going to have to do as I say, Link. All right, so I'm just gonna get a little bit right here. This should be good. This should be good. And then, all right. Okay, this should be good. Oh, thank God.
Okay, nice.
All right, where am I? Okay. All right, just give me a second. Just want to make sure everything's right. Oh, okay, good. All right.
Okay, nice.
So we
made it
basically
over.
skipped the gate clip. Took us a few minutes. Other than that, all right. So now we gotta do Wasteland, basically. So yeah. So we don't have Lens of Truth here, so I'm gonna try my best to like remember everything, basically. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna clip these off because we don't need them anymore. Not right now, but
Yeah, so the hover boots are really helpful. There's like quicksand. There's like a valley of quicksand
yeah.
there.
If I did this in the dark or something like that, it would have been really terrible because like I cannot see that well in the dark.
Yeah. So
It's kind of like driving at night. You can't if I mean for people who can see in the dark, that's really impressive. But like for driving for me, I can't not see in the dark like that. Unless there's like street lights on, then yeah, be my guess. All right, so through the first part. So first part's pretty easy to do, and then yeah, we're at the okay. So we finished the first half. Now we got to finish the second half basically. So hopefully we do not void out.
yeah, so the way this haunted wasteland area works, normally in the game you would follow a Poe using the Lens of Truth,
Alright,
who would guide you through the wasteland. Basically, the wasteland has a certain area where the ground is safe to walk on, and the rest of it is a void out plane. So as soon as you touch the dangerous zone, you'll void out and go back to the
okay.
beginning where you came in.
It should be good, I think. Yeah. I think
But
so.
the Poe doesn't actually create the safe space; it just shows you where it is. So if you're like a
I
speedrunner,
don't care if I got hit or not.
want to go fast, you can just learn where you can and cannot walk and how to do it, and then get through the wasteland without any issue. So this looks good so far. From
All
here,
right,
you should
just
be able
gonna
to
make
kind of go in
sure
just
so
in
I
a
can
straight line
backwalk.
back to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I get a straight line like this. I think this should be. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Definitely good. Okay. All right. So that was first try right there, which that was pretty good actually.
Yeah, that was a good wasteland area. Nice, no mistakes.
And now we are in the outside of Spirit. And right here, we're not going to do Spirit Hover. All right, here's the music, so you guys can enjoy the music. I like Spirit Temple music a lot.
Yeah, so Spirit
Or
Hover is
Gerudo Valley music, I meant, my bad.
Spirit Hover is a trick that is a more advanced trick in this speedrun. It's probably one of the most difficult tricks you can do in this category. To get
Oh,
up,
shoot. I
you
did not
can
mean to
use
screw
your bombs, right, in order to hover up and climb
Okay, looks like.
on the statue, and then kind of hookshot the Silver Gauntlets chest to skip going through Spirit Temple the quote-unquote normal way. We're still going to do speedrun
Right.
stuff in the Spirit
Yeah.
Temple, so it's not exactly normal.
Yes.
But-
Spirit Hover, I would say it's pretty hard, I would
Yeah,
say.
it's definitely one of the harder tricks. I haven't done it, but it seems. I hear people complain about it all
All
the
right, I'm
time,
going to
so it must
save
be
right here
annoying
only
to do.
just in case. Yeah, but don't worry, we can. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do Super Slide here, so hold up.
Okay, so this is a super slide. He's
All right,
moving.
so I am going to equip hover boots real quick. Hold up.
So we're moving backwards really fast. The hover is going to extend that momentum even after
Okay,
clip out of
that's
bounds.
good. That is good. Okay.
Right.
All right, so basically we got to go in the room basically because we got to get a small key to unlock this door right here. And
So
you're
the-
not going to laser me,
The
of
game never
course.
expects you to go that fast, so a lot of the walls and corners and seams of things in this game, you can just kind of get through because it calculates your position as where you're going to be, one
Okay,
frame
I'm
from
gonna
now,
put the-
and it
I'll
runs
put
at 20
the
frames per
hover
second.
boots
So if you're moving
here.
fast enough, it'll just kind of clip right through the wall.
Yeah. All right, I just got to get these rubies here so we unlock the door to get on the small key in there because, yeah, even though I don't like doing this, but yeah. I feel like Spirit Hover might be more better because you don't have to do this, but like it's going to take a lot of time basically, and depending like how many like bombs or bombs.
So this is something you wouldn't
basically.
have to do with if you did Spirit Hover, but we're not doing that, so we're just gonna go through this normal
Yeah,
way.
we don't have time like wait for the toucan, or I call him Toucan Sam. That's what I name him.
Yeah, there's also an enemy called a Gwei that is super, vindictive and can really hunt you down if you're doing the hover.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
so,
another obstacle
yeah.
if the
All right, so
as
we're
everyone hard
in there.
enough.
So now we just unlock it here basically, and then after that, I'm gonna roll.
Right.
Oh shoot! Okay, never mind. Don't worry. We're fine. I just gotta like kill him. That's it. Okay, he's not. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna roll past him, but he got like, I guess he knew what's up basically, so yeah. All right, we'll just equip this back on, don't worry. At least we don't lose it forever, that's the good part though.
And even if we did, the next item we're getting is the mirror shield in about a minute.
Exactly.
So
I did not expect that to happen like that, but whatever. I mean, at least we didn't lose it forever or nothing like that. Just have it until like I defeat him.
yeah, so the reason we need the mirror shield, right?
Yeah, we need the mirror shield
It's
basically because like
because-
we need it for like the Twin Robo boss basically because we gotta reflect like the ice and fire.
Yeah, there's no way to beat Twin Robo,
Yeah,
and therefore get the
just
Super
make,
Medallion.
yeah, just make sure you always equip mirror shield after like you're done, especially. Because it's really important you do that because like okay, now you're just being a jerk. Whatever. I mean, I have 1 heart left. It's not like he's taking all my health anyway.
So now we're in this main Spirit Temple. We can go up this way to the hand that has the mirror shield on it. First,
All right, so gotta play Zelda's Lullaby because we gotta get the chest basically to get the small key again, so we can unlock that door up there basically. So
yeah, here's another place where
like,
Zelda's Lullaby
because
is
we gotta get
useful.
the mirror shield basically. That's in that room, but we gotta defeat an Iron Knuckle first, which is coming up in a second. But yeah, I can always get the hearts actually from like the Iron Knuckle basically when I kill it or something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna one-shot you either way, so
Yeah, exactly. So
don't get hit.
yeah, I'm really gonna take the risk here.
Yeah, the Iron Knuckle that we're gonna fight, that GamerBro's gonna fight, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Deals 4 hearts of damage.
I mean, at least you don't have to do, at least like in your Hundo run, you didn't have to do like that first fight, but for the other fight though, you had to do for the other, another fight. All right, I'll make sure. All right, just gonna explode this eyeball son of a gun right here. All right. I'm making sure because I'm a little bit, okay.
So in this room, you have to kill all the enemies in order to open the door.
Yeah, that's what's required basically.
And
It's-
these enemies are one of the cooler, weirder enemies in the game. They only die to fire, so, and they move relative
okay,
to.
I'll try it again, don't worry.
They
I'll
move
try
in
it
as
again.
relative to where Link is, right? So their position kind
Yeah,
of updates
he
based on
did
Link's
not
position.
die. The
So
second
you
one
have to
did.
kind of light this fire here, and then kind of move around so that the
All right, there we go.
enemies walk
He
into the
is
fire
now
and
dead.
die. Because we don't have any other form of fire, like fire arrows or dense fire. Because that would be slow.
All right, so I just gotta get this dude. Oh shoot, almost hit that guy for a second. All right, we just want him to stand on that basically. Because yeah. All right, so coming up here is gonna be an Iron Knuckle fight. I'm a little bit tense right now because like basically it can take all your hearts, and I did not want to start over again. So we're just gonna do a safe strat basically. So I'm not gonna like come and run into him like that because yeah. All right, just hit. Oh, okay. Okay. Almost dead. Wait, I actually do want him to hit this pillar though. Yeah. Alright.
Nice,
Alright.
so a clean Iron Knuckle fight.
Yeah, that was pretty good, I guess.
You saw GamerBro kind of do a kind of I don't know, bob and I don't know what to call it, like a hit and run kind of strategy.
Yeah,
there.
hit and run, I would say. But don't do hit and run real life, folks.
So kind of kite the Iron Knuckle up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit basically, but
It's a kind of safer strategy. There's a kind of blind spot they have where they can't actually hit you, like, but you have to get like right up in their right up in their business. And if you're
yeah,
even,
I would say that.
if you're
basically.
slightly off, then they can hit you, and especially since GamerBro only has maximum of 4 hearts, any single hit from that guy
4
is
hearts,
going to,
basically I'm done.
going to kill him, and he would have to respawn at the beginning
All
of
right,
the Spirit Temple.
so what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to do the bomb like pot do basically. So Joe, you can explain that if you
Yeah,
want.
so here, this pot has a flag that controls whether, like, it always has bombs, and it has until you get the bombs. So it has a flag. Once you get the bombs, it'll
All right,
say.
we got maximum. So okay, I'm going to save and I mean not save. I'm sorry, save and continue only because in case anything bad happens or something like that. So we have
Yeah.
like a So what we're going to do here, we're going to do the spirit boss key skip. So Yeah, so right here, I'm gonna go up here. I'm not using ISG. If you see that in the speed, okay, maybe I should have done that, but you know, I don't really need it like that. But don't worry, we can go back up. Don't worry, it's not like we voided out or something like that. But yeah, it was only because I didn't scoot all the way up with my shield. All right, so we're gonna try that again. So yeah. So like you see, like if you guys see like GSR or like Xanadu runs or something like that, basically you see like the same boss key skip or something like that. It's like the same, basically.
Yeah, now that we have the mirror shield, GamerBro is going to go
Okay, yeah.
equip the mirror
So
shield.
remind me of that, actually.
And now we're going to be able to get the Spirit Medallion by beating the boss of Spirit Temple, Twin Rova. But before we do that, there's going to be the Nibiru Knuckle that he's got to defeat. But first, we have to get past the boss door. So we don't have the boss key yet again, but there's going to be another way that we can get around it, so don't worry.
Okay, I did not get the hookshot stitching yet, but whatever. Okay, I feel like I got that. Nope, I didn't.
That sounded right.
Oh shoot, it was like halfway though, because I saw like the door. But yeah, it's kind of hard to do this basically. Other than that, like at least.
So there's a trick called a hookshot extension that once you get it, it feels like how could I have ever not known how to do this? But until then, it's like, why is it not working?
Yeah, it's
So-
always like this basically. I kind of hate this trick a lot, but that's why I stopped doing Hundo. But like, you know, I forgot I had to do this for like the bot. I mean, there's another way you can do it with like hover boots. That's another strat I did want to mention, but I do not want to risk it like that. Okay, why is it not working? Okay, this. Okay.
Okay. So hold up ZAZ.
Okay, come on. Come on, dude, please. Let me get it. Please, Link? I guess not. I think I'm, oh wait. I think maybe I am a little, oh, okay, okay. There we go, there we go. Okay, nice, nice, okay. So we're gonna get ISG here because we're gonna need it for the bomb hover basically, so yeah. So, yeah, Joe, refrain from talking after I do this, please. Oops, looks like, don't worry, we got it back up for, okay, hold on, there we go, so yeah. Okay, okay.
So we have
Okay,
to
so
hover
I'm gonna wait for the blue frame real quick, so just hold up a second. So we gotta wait for that big blue frame and then I can press B and then we are in. So hold up a second. Almost there, almost there. Okay, 2 more, I think. Yeah, this is pretty slow. I am just making sure to be safe. Sorry. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go.
All right, so GamerBro is waiting for the bomb just before the bomb explodes or as the bomb exploding. He wants to get hit by the explosion as he's falling. So when he pulls out his sword, right, that's going to cancel ISG, so he's going to be falling down, right? And then the bomb is going to push him towards the boss door, and then that combination of down and kind of into the door is going to that's going to kind of clip him into the door and into the boss room loading zone. So you can do that. I do this. There's a couple of boss doors where that works, and a couple of other walls where you can kind of do that same thing as well. So it's a pretty reliable trick. So the first thing you have to do is a staircase hover, which if you have to hover off of 2 bombs, because if you hover off of just 1 bomb, right, you won't actually stay in the air. You'll kind of the game will be like if you're within this range of the floor, Link's supposed to be on the floor. So 1 bomb, usually you'll kind of snap back to the floor. So we need to do the 2 bombs. So that's why he kind of set it up like that. So another knuckle fight. This time the Nibiru Knuckle. It doesn't have the phase where she loses her armor.
Yeah.
She stays big and bulky the whole time.
Until like we defeat her basically.
So she never is going to recoil from your sword attacks. She's always going to stay relentless and coming after you.
Yeah, that was smart basically right here. I would have got a hit right there if I did. But yeah, there is a skip for this still, but I prefer not to do it because it's in case if I mess up or something like that.
Yeah, you can skip it. So after you defeat Nibiru Knuckle here, this cutscene kind of plays. There's a way to skip it, like the GamerBro said, but it's kind of another point of failure for a new runner. So it's always okay just to watch the cutscene. It's only like about a minute long. maybe 45 seconds it saves to do the cutscene skip with all the
Yeah.
setup and stuff.
All right, so she's gone. So now we got to defeat these two old. I'm not gonna say it.
All right, so now
These two old women, basically.
These villains who just murdered our friend Nibiru.
All right, so
We're going to go seek vengeance.
I could have got more hearts actually, but I didn't think of that. Whatever.
It's
We
okay.
can manage. We can manage. Don't worry.
Okay, so this is where this fight is one of the other places I was mentioning earlier, where there's some randomness in this run. Especially also as a newer runner, the randomness is going to matter less because your skill, the variance on the tricks and how long it takes you to do those is going to be a lot
Right.
a lot more important, and it's going to swing a lot more. So the randomness is going to be less important for you than for top runners. So if you get unlucky on a Twin Rova, it's not going to
it's
be
like
make or
RNG
break.
basically for the Twin Rova right here for the first phase.
Yeah. So the first phase are going to kind of be.
Yeah. So let's hope like we get a good one. If we don't, whatever.
Yeah. On the first phase,
I'll prefer
both of
either
these
way.
witches, Kotake and Kurume, are going to be kind of flying around, and one of them will
so
shoot
where are
a kind of fire or ice beam at you, and your job is to reflect it using the mirror shield at the other sister.
Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay, just to make sure. Oh, you just went away.
Yeah. So here they're just kind of flying around, just like waiting, just like hanging out.
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
And so eventually one of them will shoot and try to attack GamerBro, but this is a little unlucky. So we're just gonna wait
Yeah,
around.
I'm like, just hurry up,
Okay, yeah,
please.
Kurumi's about to shoot. There we go.
Oh, wait. All right, that's good. All right, so I just gotta wait for them to go the other way. I forgot how many hits it was, but I think I
That's
can-
4.
Oh, okay, just asking. Thanks for clarifying that.
Looks like you might not be able to reach Kotake with that.
Oh no, I didn't, because I actually did pretty bad on that one actually. Oh, where are you? Where do you think you're going? All right, I'm just gonna go over here because like, okay, that's first. Which one are you?
Yeah, so Kotake should be shooting soon.
Oh, this is good. Okay, this is good.
So what GamerBro's doing there with the hookshot is when you shoot a hookshot at one of the witches, she will spin in place in order to dodge the
Oh,
hookshot
I
shot.
did not
Okay, you got a
expect
double,
you to do
but
that
I'm not gonna be able to hit Kurume with this angle. Okay, Kurume's next.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh no, when she
Again,
when
n-
the other one's coming.
Probably won't be
Oh,
able-
there you go.
Luckily,
You're lucky.
Kotake comes
That was
into,
lucky. That was
comes
lucky
into
right there,
range.
actually. All right, now this is our second phase coming, so this should be fine.
Second phase, there's no randomness. Oh, there's minimal randomness.
Right.
compared to
This
the
is
first.
just like first phase right here. All three basically, fire or ice, don't matter. Still gonna work. All right, let's get my shield out. All right, I'm gonna jump slash for when the second one comes, basically. Because we're gonna need a bigger damage, basically, double the damage.
So you need to collect three of the same elemental power within your shield, which gets stored up, and then you can fire a big shot back at Twin Rova. Okay, and then you can just kind of time these attacks. Okay, great.
And she does that weird noise, I don't know why.
She's in agony. You just killed her.
Well, I mean, at least that Twin Rova fight wasn't that bad, to be
No,
honest. so,
it was
yeah.
it was a solid fight. We got through it. Didn't die. Brilliant success. Okay. So one thing that we haven't mentioned yet during this run is that you saw that GamerBro mentioned that he wanted to jump slash before he went to kill Twin Rova, and then he used crouch stabs in order to deal damage to her. So that's called a power crouch stab. The interesting thing about the crouch stab attack in this game is that it doesn't have a default damage value like all the other attacks have. So whenever you swing your sword, it's going to do damage based on whatever you're swinging, whatever damage value the weapon has. Except for and that damage is going to be double. So with the Master Sword, all the damage values are 2. The base damage value is 2, but that is doubled with a jump slash to 4. But a crouch stab, they like didn't put in a, they didn't tie that to the rest of the
Yeah,
weapon,
yeah,
so
around
it
there,
just
probably.
uses whatever
All right, I
whatever
don't need that
last,
hard piece actually, so we're just gonna skip
whatever
that.
the last damage value you had was, right? So since he did a jump slash before the crouch stab, the game just takes the most recent damage value and
maybe I
it
should've
does 4
gotten that.
damage.
Actually, maybe I should have gotten that. But nah, I don't think I need it. I don't need it.
Yeah, it's too late now, so you don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's definitely, you definitely don't need it. So
yeah,
you'll be
I do
fine.
not need it, so yeah.
Okay, so again, we have to watch this cutscene, get to hang out with Nibiru.
Yeah, last sage basically, or I think it's, yeah, she's the last sage, right?
She's 1 of 6.
Okay, 'cause I know Zelda's like the 7th, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I think.
All right, that's I mean, this cutscene's short basically, so yeah, it's nothing to worry about. At
So what do we
least.
have coming up ahead of us? So now that we've gotten magic, we've gotten the shadow medallion, we've gotten the spirit medallion. What else are we waiting on?
So now we gotta go to Forest Temple so we can get the bow basically, because we need to get light arrows after that. So after we get bow, we gotta save and quit and go back to Temple of Time basically, and then it'll trigger a cutscene where the game thinks we finished everything, like including all the dungeons, and it'll trigger a cutscene, and Zelda gives us like the light arrows basically. So we'll be in a light arrow cutscene basically.
Right. So we get the bow, then we get the light arrows, and then we're good to go.
Yep, pretty
All right.
much. So like yeah, but of course like let's make sure like Ganondorf doesn't screw us over big time.
Right, and then we need to beat the game. You need to beat the baddie at the end. Yeah. But the shopping list is over.
Yeah,
pretty
so
soon.
let's get that bow, shall we, after this cutscene. So I'm gonna farm a bit to get to see if I get any bombs or something like that, just in case. All right, so now I'm gonna look in the little rocks basically, so I can see if there's any bombs. I'll avoid these ones. Okay, yeah. Oh wait. Oh, lucky.
Amazing.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, just go.
I almost got hit by there. That's pretty funny. I almost got hit right there. That's almost like frame right there. All right, so now we are going to Forest Temple basically. But yeah, luckily, yeah, I got lucky on that bomb RNG right there, actually, to be honest, because I did not expect to pick up like that. But yeah, we're actually good. I mean, it's not 20, but 19, we'll do it.
Yeah, that should be plenty. The reason we didn't get the bow earlier is so.
Okay, that was okay. So we're gonna go up here because we need the small key to open the door, basically. So yeah, we're gonna need them like to open like at least like I think yeah 2 doors because we gotta go to the boss room. We're not gonna do like a thing. If you've seen like Forest Jump, like you see like in other runs, I'm not gonna do that only because like I'm not good with it, unfortunately, and also like it's kind of a hard trick to do. I mean, there are like tutorials for it or something like that, but sometimes I can get them sometimes I can't. That's how basically what happens basically. So we're just gonna go through like the normal way basically, clip through blocks basically, since we don't have like, you know, the strength upgrade or something like that. Oops, almost roll into him.
Yeah, so we came to the Forest Temple area before, but
All right, so yeah, so
the
just gotta wait for this Poe cutscene basically. Then we're gonna go straight into the room with the Staphos because like we gotta get another key from them basically. So yeah, so just wait for this and then we will go in and then defeat them. Hopefully, like they be nice. Probably not because they're our enemy.
yeah, so you remember we got
And
the
remember, we
minuet
showed
earlier.
like in Cobra Kai, like we show an enemy no mercy, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we got the
Strike
Staphos
first, strike
fight going on.
hard, show no mercy. Oh, I did not mean to target him. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Oh, what the heck was that?
That was. Oh my god.
It took 2 of my hearts.
Yeah, the Staphos hit hard. A jump
Yeah,
slash
I guess that.
will do
Yeah,
2
but don't
damage.
worry. We're still good. We're still good. We still got the same bomb count and stuff like that, and we can start over. It's not like we're in the we're not far or nothing like that. That was just bad. I thought he would just give me like 1 HP, but sometimes they can do 1 or 2 depending like what they.
The jump slash does 2 and everything.
Oh,
else
they
is
do.
fine. Just like a.
And
just
the slash is
floating.
like 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like kind of confused for a second. I was like, I thought I was gonna get 1 or something like that, but yeah. All right, don't worry, we'll try again. This is why we gotta show no mercy. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah, the Staphos fights are another thing that takes a There are some tricks that you have to do the same every time, but this fight you kind of have to adapt based on what the stoppers are doing, and so you just kind of build up your skill at it over time.
Okay.
And it can be really dangerous.
I told you no mercy. I told you.
They
Oh,
can,
now
they
you
can have
just.
some really dangerous patterns.
Oh shoot.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm actually just to make sure.
You don't have jump slash through it anymore, by the way.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, you did it with regular attack.
Okay. Okay. Just make sure. Wait.
I think one hit should still kill.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay. At least I got the fairy though. Be full health.
Yeah. So the bow is actually in the room right on top of this room.
Right. There is like
actually
I
the
said
same
like I
room.
said here there is forest jump right here. You use like 3 bombs, crouch stab the door, then like before
Yeah.
like the bomb explodes, you like stab the door basically, and then like after that you get the frame with sparks, and then like the door opens, but it keeps open basically when you do that. So yeah, there's not much I can explain about that because I don't really do it.
Yeah,
in my
we don't need to
runs.
worry about that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna clip through the Song of Time block because we don't have Song of Time. Because we don't have time to get Song of Time, to be honest. So yeah. Oh shoot, did I? Oh shoot. I can open the door from here, right?
Yeah, you can open it from behind.
Okay, okay.
We were
okay.
just stuck inside.
I guess
the
I was
door.
just in the same position, but don't worry. Yeah, I was just trying to. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? I did not mean to go out. That kind of tricked me for a second there. All right, so let's go out real quick. We'll do it again. Don't worry.
Oh, you didn't need to do that.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh. I did not have any. I did not have sense right. Oh, it's not. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because I was a little frame late. All right, let's try again. So basically. Okay, this should work. All right, so we're in here now. So. Okay, yeah, I just want to see up right there. All right.
Yeah, it can be a little awkward to figure out where you are.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm going to climb up here. So we're going to skip to that other door right here using a bomb. So, Joe, you want to explain that?
Yeah, here's another trick where you're going to use the bomb plus the hover boots to kind of
Yeah.
give us enough momentum to get from this ledge
I'm
onto
gonna
that ledge,
save and
which is
quit
not
here.
something
I mean,
that
not save, but
is
save it.
the game expects you to do.
All right, so I got to hold left after like.
So you can skip a big portion of the temple. So we're waiting for the frame where the bomb is pushing us with the most momentum, and then we're going to equip the hover boots to maintain the momentum.
All right, this is good.
So it's that frame here, and then we're going to hold left to get
Okay,
over
good,
here.
good.
And kind of
Nice.
grab on
All
the
right, that was a nice one.
Yeah, so the hover boots will change the way that Link accelerates and decelerates.
All right, so
So
I'm gonna do like what was it called again?
It's harder to gain momentum, but also harder to lose it.
Ground jump. Yeah, we're gonna do ground jump basically here. So I'm gonna equip these hover boots real quick because it's gonna be difficult if I do them without the hover boots or something like that.
Yeah. A ground jump is one of the simplest
Alright,
tricks,
so-
but also one of the most useful a lot of times. So you
Yeah,
can
it's
just,
really useful. I would say it's really useful.
You can just jump in this game
Yeah,
by you doing a
you
ground
click
jump.
through stuff like that, and then yeah. All right, so coming up here, we gotta do like a hover. Basically, we gotta go line up to the other side. Hopefully, I do not nothing happens, anything happens. So I'm gonna line up. I'm gonna look closer to the screen and make sure this is right. This should be. Oh wait, hold up. This should be good, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
this is another trick that has a little
Oh,
bit
wait,
more
hold up.
finesse
That
than
look actually-
the
Okay,
ones
this should
where
be
you have
good.
the
This
pause
definitely
buffer.
should be good. Okay, so now I'm gonna equip hover boots here, and then let's see what we get. Ah, I knew it. I almost had it though, but like, I think I didn't match that much speed or something like that. But don't worry, we'll try again. We got a lot of bombs, so we're good. All right. Yeah, this trick is kind of tricky to be honest. I have to make sure you have to make sure you line up and stuff like that. Don't worry, we got a lot of bombs, so I'm not worried to be honest. So yeah. Yeah, like think about OT. Also, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for every game, but just saying, like, it's mainly a lot of mistakes in this game.
Yeah, this game is.
Or like Mario 64 or
I
something
consider
like that.
this game is considered, and I think it's one of the most difficult kind of games to do. There's a lot
Yeah.
of really difficult things that you can learn and.
Oh, okay, good. We got a second try. Okay, that's good. That's good. Don't worry, I got a lot of bombs, so we're good. So on that, so yeah, I knew I was gonna mess up the first time anyway, but second try we got that though. So yeah, we made it to the other side. So we have to do the rest of 4 simple. Like if you play like casual OT and you're new to this, you see like a speedrun right here. Yeah, you can basically do that skip because in Forest Temple, you mainly have to find all the pods mainly and stuff like that, and then like you have to go for the other side or something like that. But like, yeah, we don't need to do that. There is a way, basically. There's always a way.
Yeah. There's a.
Okay, never mind. I did that terribly. I was gonna skip Navi's text box right there, but unfortunately.
Okay, so we're nearly back to the room we were at before.
Yep. So yeah. So we are going into the bow room in a second. So yeah. So
And you actually do need to beat this top fight. The Stealthless won't spawn, and the bow won't spawn unless you've already beaten the bottom Stealthless fight.
Oh, there he is. Okay, I thought so. Oh, there. Oh, why are you going back up there? Come on, dude. You know I was going to embarrass him anyway.
Yeah, the Stealthless are the most dangerous, but also the most vulnerable when they're attacking.
Okay. Don't worry, I saved some room for you guys too. Don't worry. You'll be plenty. Oops. I'm gonna make sure to get that pot real quick. Oops.
Yeah, this one's a lot.
Yeah, this is laggy basically. So this happens a lot on the Wii VC for some reason. I don't know why.
It happens on the N64 too. It's just,
oh yeah, right. It happens on N64 also, but mainly on Wii VC also. I don't know why that lag happens.
When it dies, like the one actor turns into like a bunch of different actors.
Yeah, exactly.
So it just does that.
Now we got the bow. So basically now what we got to do is like get back to the Temple of Time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Minuet again because like I'm not trying to reset 2 times basically. But I'll reset like once as soon as we get out of Forest.
Yeah, so now we've got...
All right, so now I'm going to save and quit basically, and then it's going to trigger a cutscene where Sheik is there, and then Zelda's going to be there to get our light arrows.
Yeah, we're going back to the Temple of Time. The fastest way to do that, like I said, we're going to save warp again. So Link's default location when you save and quit is the Temple of Time. So once we enter the Temple of Time from loading this state, we'll trigger a cutscene, which is the light arrow cutscene.
So yeah, there we go, right there. So like, yeah.
Again, the trigger for this cutscene is to have the Shadow Medallion and the Sphere Medallion. So that's why we had to get those. All right, and the game, right, because of the way that it expects you to route and go through the dungeons, it thinks you can't get the Shadow Medallion unless you've gotten the Forest, Fire, and Water. So it only checks the Shadow and the Spirit to make sure that you have...
Right, exactly.
So
you explain that for a sec. I'm going to get something out of my bag real quick. Hold up.
Yeah, so this cutscene is a great time to take a break, get a snack, go to the bathroom if you need to. As a speedrunner, because you have this section, this is one of the only sections where you like don't have to... Even during cutscenes, you still have to like mash through text most of the time, but there's like a minute or so, a little over a minute, where this is playing, where you don't have to press any buttons, so you can kind of get everything in order for the remainder of your run. Make sure you have everything you need.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. I want to show something real quick. Yeah, my Highland Shield backpack. I like it a lot. Just want to show it on screen real quick. Cool backpack, right, Joe?
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have a Red Bull right here. So if we need the energy, we need energy, guys.
All right, so what's going to happen next? Now that we have the light arrows, or we're about to get the light arrows, what's going to happen? What's next? Are we at the end yet?
Not yet. So after we get the light arrows, we got to go to Ganon's castle, formerly Hyrule Castle, but now it's Ganon's castle ever since he took over. But yeah, we got to go to Ganon's castle. We got to defeat Ganondorf. We got to go up, all the way up, basically to Ganondorf's room, and then we gotta basically kill him, and then after that, it'll be a collapse, and then Ganon fight is the finale. So yeah.
Yeah. So we've gotten. Right, let's go back to the requirements. So right, we have to beat Ganondorf, so everything stems from that. So in order to do that, right, we got Zelda's Lullaby, check. We got Magic, check. We got Quiver 30, check. We got the Shadow Medallion, check. Spear Medallion, check. Light arrows, give us a second. And then all that's left to do is defeat Ganondorf, and then beat the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's Zelda. So she the whole time was Zelda the whole time. Wow, I never noticed that. Have you ever noticed that, Joe?
What's that?
Yeah, she was Zelda the whole time.
Oh, well, oh yeah, I knew that. I played Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a big coincidence, though. All right, so just yeah, it's a really big cutscene or something like that.
Yeah, this cutscene lasts about 5 minutes.
Like, if it was like a way to skip it, then I would be really happy, but unfortunately you cannot skip this. Not even like if you did like SRM or something like that, you can't skip it. I mean, you can't skip like half of it. That's what I saw like back on like Hundo SRM basically. I don't remember much of the route though, because you know it's basically dead.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with SRM. Too much for me.
Yeah, I heard it's still
to
being like
handle.
rerouted or something like that, or
That,
on the
glitch-
Wii
that,
U.
that
or
glitch
something
is
like
too
that.
powerful.
Yeah, I mean like
You can't-
to be honest, I just like Hundo no SRM more better than SRM to be honest.
Yeah, I was running. So SRM is the
Yeah.
newest glitch and the most game-breaking glitch to date in Ocarina of Time, which I didn't even think was possible when I started running this game, because I was like, this game is fully broken. I can't imagine anything I can't do in this game. And then SRM came around and was like, you can do whatever you want. There's literally no limitations.
Yeah,
You can write
exactly.
any value anywhere in memory. You can make this into an entirely different game. Like you can like play whack-a-mole. You can do whatever you want. There's no limitations anymore.
Yeah, basically. I mean, other than that, I just like basically the no SRM stuff is just way more better to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Hate me for all I care, but yeah, I just like no SRM because this used to be, you know, I remember like 100% used to be called 100% before SRM was found like back around 2019 or something like that. That's all I heard. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually did like the SRM butterfly route. That was actually pretty good for the 100% SRM back then.
Yeah, as we've learned more about this new glitch, and I say we as a general we because I actually have stopped learning about it because it's so complex.
Yeah, it changed a lot, like, I guess in a few months or something like that. Then I remember, like, yeah, ZFG did it, and
yeah.
Glitchymon did it also.
Like we're able to do more and more powerful things and more complex things, and that becomes more and more complex to figure out what is the best way to do all those complex and amazing things.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
the possibilities are so limitless. It's like ordering at a diner where like the menu is like an entire
Right, exactly.
dictionary worth of things.
Just don't order nothing expensive unless you want to. Because inflation these days. Like it's
So
20
now
bucks for a burger.
we
no
have
way,
the light
dude.
arrows and we're ready to go take on Ganondorf. So we need to get into Ganon's tower.
All right, so we are now going to Ganon's castle now. So yeah, it'll give us like the bridge basically, since the game, of course, thinks we finish everything. So yeah, so we have no problem crossing it. So,
Yeah, the Rainbow Bridge, the 6 sages make for you, spawns. It does the same check as the light arrows do, right? Basically, it only checks for shadow and sphere medallions in order to spawn.
Oh yeah, another thing, I'm
the
gonna have to
same
get. I forgot I had to get IFG off like Ganondorf after I do, because I'm trying to get. Hopefully, I can get him like in one hit or something like that. Well, not one hit, but like you know what I mean. Just
Yeah, I
get it
saw
one
you.
try,
I saw you
basically.
getting it consistently in practice.
Yeah, it's just like kind of hard to get IFG off Ganondorf for some weird reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna try our best.
Yeah, you saw earlier with when you kind of a small example of this with the lag in Forest Temple after he killed one of those Stalfos, right? So different areas, depending on how much stuff is going on, will have different amounts of lag and latency. So when you're doing a frame perfect trick, the amount of time between each frame is going to be slightly different depending on which area you're in. So you have to kind of throughout the course of a run, the timings are going to be slightly different. Sometimes so small that you don't even like consciously notice, but
Right. All right. So.
you have to just learn and get used to it.
All right, I'm
over
gonna say
time.
continue here just in case if my bombs or IFG decides to like not work for some reason. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do IFG here. We're gonna do a bomb hover so we can skip all the trials because we don't have time to do trials.
Yeah, so you can see the trials make sure
that
they
didn't
create this barrier around the tower so you can't get in. But it doesn't actually, the visual of the barrier is not actually the same as the actual collision of the barrier. Because the game doesn't expect Link to be anywhere except on the ground.
Okay, there we go.
Right, there we go. It doesn't actually, the barrier doesn't actually extend all the way.
Joe, can you hold on a second? I'm trying to get this real quick. Sorry. Oh, I lost it. Dang it. All right. All right, just hold on a second. I'm just trying to concentrate so I can get this hover real quick. It's kind of a hard one, to be honest. Oh, dude. Come on, you serious? I'm wasting all my bombs here, Link. And that happened again. Okay, I'm just gonna reset right there, just because I need the bombs to super slide into Ganon. But don't worry.
Yeah, this is why we saved.
Yeah, I don't know why what's wrong with that bomb hugger for some reason. It's kind of I don't know why it's tricky. I practiced that like today. It's just. I mean, at least the good part is at least like I just save and reset, and we still have the bombs here. So yeah.
Yeah.
If anything happens, that's why I saved and continue. Good thing I did that, because if I didn't do that and I ran out of bombs, that would have been like a really bad thing. And we had to watch like the cutscene again, which we do not want to do at all. All right, so right now what we're going to do here, okay, so like I said, we're going to do ISG here, so, all right. Oh, what the heck? Oh, thank God. That was pretty funny. Okay, that was pretty funny. I got that again. That happened, that's the third time that happened today.
The bomb actually hit him on the second one. He didn't, but it kind of knocked him over the wall into the loading zone anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that didn't work. All right, come on. Get this rip-off Velociraptor out of my face. Just die. I hate this guy so much. There we go. Yeah, these rip-off Velociraptors look alike. I do not like these. I don't like them at all.
Yeah, but taken care of. Now moving on.
All right, so now, okay, so I got to defeat these things again. I do not want to, but I got to. They're a really big pain in the behind. So there we go. Oh yeah, you're next. Don't worry, you get your turn. You get your turn. Oh, I don't want to grab that. Yeah, it's. What are you doing? Yeah, sometimes he can be really cautious because you know he's gonna get stabbed or messed up. There we go. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm just trying to be careful so I won't get hit. I mean, I know Ganondorf can revive our health basically because when he plays the piano, basically it's like, yeah. But I'm just trying to be extra careful so I won't, because like I said, like it's gonna be like really bad if I did that. So. All right, so yeah, last room right here, we got the Iron Knuckles here, so yeah. Oh. Wait, I didn't jump flash. Okay, there we go. I don't want to take that long. Oh. There we go. I gotta move out. Oh. Oh, he lucky he blocked that right there. All right. All right, so. All right. Oh shoot, I'm dumb. I mean my brain part because I was like, so I'm like I need to like get in the room or something like that. I'm like, I forgot the key. Joe, I kind of wish you did remind me that.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, I was just so focused on the fight. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, where's the boss key? I'm like, oh, it's in that room. I was like, so like, I'm like, I'm just so focused. I'm like, I just forgot. Yeah, this guy's really focused, so like I'm just like finishing already, you know what I mean? Yep, something I need to talk to you about, Joe.
What?
Yeah, we'll talk after, okay? I'm not gonna embarrass you. All right, don't worry, we got it.
Thank you, Ben.
All right, so coming up is the Ganondorf fight. So long staircase, basically. I'm surprised that this man be walking a lot or walks up the stairs a lot. Now we can enjoy some music from Ganondorf. I'll be like, keep jamming that Ganondorf because he plays really good on the piano or the organ.
Okay, yeah, so after this cutscene, we're going to head into the Ganondorf fight. Get to finally use the all the equipment we've been building up towards.
All right. All right, I'm ready for this. Hopefully nothing would, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch.
Yep, we got our health revived at least, so. Yeah, basically, I think right now I'm like 10 minutes off my PB actually. Or no, like 12 or 13 minutes or something at least. With all the mistakes I did.
At least you're going to finish the run.
Yeah, I mean, that's the part we're here for. We're finishing the run. Oh, hold up a second. I almost forgot one thing. White arrows.
That's what we did all that work for.
Alright, playing tennis. Alright. Get a good angle. Oh, come on. No, no, no. He's getting back up. Oh, God. Why didn't I see work? Okay. What the heck? Oh, dang it. Oh, now you get the ISG, Link. Oh, man. Yeah, I always hate it when that happens, though. Like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the ISG here. Oh, come on, Link. Oh, come on. I may have to do it like the slow strat then maybe. I don't know why he's not getting ISG. Oh, that was close. Okay, that was close. That was close. Oh my God.
You got this.
Oh my God, this is so intense. Any day now, Ganon. Maybe I'm just bad at it. Oh, never mind.
No, it just takes some time sometimes. It's random. Somewhat.
Okay, come on. Why is it so hard to get that for some reason?
Okay, you got this. Slow and steady.
Like, I didn't have trouble with this earlier. Okay, we really gotta do this now. God, this is so worse. I'm almost out of magic now. Oh my God.
That is true. Okay. That's okay. Still well underestimated.
Oh man, this is so worse at least. I mean, this is actually really worse. I mean, I can get more magic or something like that, but I'm just surprised. I don't know why I didn't get ISG from like.
Yeah, the timing is.
That should have like the first. I mean, even like the first one or something like that. That should have gotten it.
Well, no.
Yeah,
it didn't. So the game always works the same.
Yeah, I mean, I know where the magic is actually at least, so at least we can try again. At least like my estimate's 220. I knew I was gonna make mistakes in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will
All part
probably
of
be
the
my.
run. All part of the process.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just so dumb. Like, how can I not get ISG off Ganondorf like that? Because, like, that should have worked. Yeah, I'm not really happy about this at all, to be honest.
That's okay.
It's
You don't need to be.
Yeah, because, like, why? I just don't understand, though. Like, all right, this should be magic in here, right? Or maybe it is. Okay, yeah. I'm going to make sure to be full of it just in case. Yeah, just to make sure.
That's the wrong door.
Oh, thanks for reminding me of that. See? Yeah, this is why, like, I am just like I would say a low tier runner or something like that. Just to let everyone know, this is my first marathon run. Of course, I'm nervous right now and a little stressed at the same time.
Yeah, it's you're doing better than I did, GamerBro. I didn't even finish my run. I got almost completed a 99% run.
Yeah.
I got really close to doing a 99% run, well of my estimate. So
Yeah.
all of those things you got going for you, right?
Yeah.
So you just gotta, it's not gonna be a PB. That's okay. You're gonna make mistakes. That's okay. You're doing it. You're staying, continuing. You got it, dude.
Right. I guess like
It's all you. No mercy. Whatever you were saying before.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Alright, hopefully this works. Please. Oh, come on. Oh no, he went back up.
Oh, you're so close.
Yeah, I was so close to that. Oh, shoot, that was close.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Got him. Got him.
Smile, you son of a...
Nice.
This is why I hate Ganondorf. I'm glad you I'm glad you're dead. I'll be like, I hope you
Well,
fall off the sidewalk and
he's not all the way dead. He's got another fight ahead of you. I don't know if you've ever played this game before, but he's not actually dead. He's coming back. So we got one more fight ahead of us, plus the collapse sequence.
Yeah.
There is a way to skip the collapse sequence, but
yeah.
GamerBro is.
I'm not gonna risk anymore. So we're just going like the easy way.
Yeah.
Like we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah. So a lot of sometimes this is one of the hardest tricks in the run to do the void warp. So if you're a new runner, you don't need to do that. You can just walk down the tower and it's fine. And especially since you're only comparing against yourself. But if you're doing the same thing every time, then it doesn't actually save or lose any time relative to your previous run because you're doing it the same way.
Right.
Exactly. Right. And then when you do kind of learn that and then learn that new trick, and you can attempt it, and if you get it, it feels great. And if you don't, like it's still fine because you can just do it the way you normally do. And that's kind of you gotta slowly.
Right.
Build up that skill, but.
God, all right. I shouldn't be really like worried right now, to be honest. But you never know, to be honest. You never know what's gonna happen in this game. It's only one little hit. Just a little like little mark, not gonna hurt. What the? Okay. That was weird. All right, so just gonna go through the collapse like a normal basically. So yeah. Okay, that's not okay. Whatever. Oh yeah. Also, just want to. Oh yeah, Joe. You want to explain anything more real quick?
We're just going down the tower now. One thing, there's not too much to really worry about when you're doing the tower sequence. One thing is that if you ever take damage, Zelda will let out an audible gasp, and she'll actually slow down to do that. She'll actually pause and stop first for like a brief second to. So it's.
Yeah, that's.
It doesn't matter how fast you get to the end location.
Yeah,
because
she's
Zelda,
just slow.
You kind of have to go at Zelda's pace.
Yes.
So it's worth to kind of go
Yeah, pretty much.
out of your way to avoid. To avoid taking damage. So it's just a minor observation, but it's not a huge deal.
Good thing I jump slashed. Oh, okay, good. That was quick. Now I gotta get you. Okay, don't worry, you get your turn. Come on, buddy. You got. Oh, one more. Okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, well, I think no, two more to go, then we're done with that. And then after that, it's gonna be like another phase apparently, because you know Ganon's the finale basically. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the collapse sequence takes a little while, but it's pretty simple. So the last thing is gonna be the Ganon fight.
Yeah.
One thing that's about the Ganon fight is because the Master Sword is the Sword of Evil's Bane. The Master Sword is the only weapon that is super effective against Ganon. Right? Every other weapon will only do 1 damage, no matter how strong the weapon normally is. Whereas the Master Sword will do its normal amount of damage, so 2 for a regular attack and 4 for a jump slash. And during the first phase of the Ganon fight, you'll see that Ganon will knock the Master Sword out of Link's hand, but you can actually kind of get around that.
I didn't do it right, whatever.
And keep the Master Sword for the first part of the fight.
So we got a collapse cutscene here, basically. Probably like, I don't know how long it is. Depends, basically. Yeah, I'm just a little bit mad though, like what happened basically. I practiced all day yesterday and today, and I still get like a bad run right here, to be honest. I'm just not gonna lie, it's just so like frustrating.
That's okay. I mean, you're totally underestimated. It was a good run, you know. It's a marathon run. You're up on a stage. There's a giant projector next to you that's emits blinding light. It's like someone's vacuuming right now. Like,
oh yeah, I hear it. Don't
like,
worry.
You got a lot working against you.
You
like
you
can't hold the same set of expectations for a marathon run.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. Also, lowering expectations in general is good. But yeah.
All right.
It's a
so
solid run.
All right. So
this
right here, I am not even happy about this because like I know what's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna be happy about this, but we're gonna try anyways. I am not gonna be happy about this at all, but I'm gonna try it anyway because like.
Don't jinx yourself. I believe in you.
All right. So I'm gonna do super slide here. So what we're gonna do, Joe, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, so I mentioned earlier that Ganon will knock the Master Sword out of Link's hand, but if you do a super slide, it doesn't work. He like can't knock it out of your hand.
There we go. Nice.
Right? Because he's, you know, I don't exactly understand why it works, but like Link's in this like super slide state, and so when Ganon tries to knock the Master Sword out of his hand, because the Master Sword is not in his hand, right, it like doesn't work. So normally, right, Link would be kind of swing the Master Sword around, Ganon would knock it out of his hand, and it would fly out of the ring. But because he's holding his shield instead, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm gonna keep holding Z, L, and ZR at the same time. So yeah, it's gonna get me tiring a bit, hurt my fingers a little bit, but I'm gripping as hard as I can so I won't lose it or let go. All right, so now, oh yeah, I can just let go now actually, since we have Master Sword now, still. All right, so what are you gonna do?
So normally for this first phase, Ganon has 10 hit points that you need to
There we go.
pick off.
So first phase gone, and
3
second one.
Master Sword Power Crouch Stabs will do it. And so it saves a lot of time to get that super slide into the fight, so you don't have to... Otherwise, you have to like hook shot or use a bomb 10 different times, and it's a lot.
All right, so this is going to be more
harder to do
harder.
that.
So like, I'm going to focus on this real quick.
Yeah, he gets
So
a
bear
little...
with me, please. Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah.
That was close.
Ganon also hits really hard. So in a run like this, where you don't have 20 hearts and double defense, it is a little easier to die to Ganon if you're not careful.
Oh shoot! Okay. I thought I was going to get hit there for a second.
But he's still not very agile, so you kind of squeeze his shit.
Oh, I got him when he's turned. Nice. Okay. All right, one more thing. Yeah, there we go. All right. So time's about to go off in a sec as soon as Link stabs him, basically. So in a few seconds, you're going to time it. So just bear with us, y'all. Okay. I need more Rebel for this one. And time.
Woo!
Oh God.
All right, great job, dude.
I hate my life.
No, you did it. You did it. You did your speed run.
Oh my God.
That was a success. You should be
I ain't
proud.
gonna lie, that was very bad right there, but at least I finished the run though.
Yeah, you made some mistakes, but you kept going and you finished the run.
Just to let everyone
There's
know,
nothing-
this is my first ever marathon run, and of course I was gonna like choke this, so yeah. But other than that, at least we finished, so GG's to me.
Yeah, there's nothing
At least
bad
I
about
sub
it.
210 this, thank God. But yeah,
Everyone's really
God,
hyped
dude.
in the chat.
At least I did
They're
it,
saying
though.
GG.
I was
I'm
like-
saying GG.
yeah, thank you very
We're
much.
all proud of
I
you.
Appreciate that. But yeah, if you want to like follow me for more of my speed runs of like GSR, I'll still be doing that. Follow me on Twitch. It's on the screen up here, GamerBro4533 here. And shout out to my commentator, Joel Kook Twitch. He's the one who did his run like 2 days ago with Hundo. He did pretty well. I mean, some mistakes, but other than that, he's pretty cool. Check him out too.
Thanks.
Other than
GamerBro.
that, yeah, it was my first ever run, to be honest. You know, we're gonna mess up a few times, but you know, I felt kind of confident. It kind of frustrating, but other than that, I'm pretty glad I got out here to pace pretty much. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's it pretty much.
Yeah, and thank you so much to...
Oh yeah, also I did want to give like a shout out. So shout out to my boy, it's Mendo. It's Mendo 6. He's the one who helped me more with like GSR. I mean, yeah, he did help me a little bit. And also shout outs like to Glitchymon also. He is a good runner, and also he did help me back then with like a little bit of Hundo, and that's how I did more like stuff like on Buffer or something like that. But yeah, shout outs to them basically, and the whole OT community out there.
Yeah, if you're interested in kind of speedrunning OT, and it's okay if you're not.
Oh yeah, and also do want to shout out Optic right here. Optic, if you're watching, yeah, thanks for like tuning in also.
Yeah, so you can check out, there's an Ocarina of Time speedrunning Discord where everyone is super helpful and you can get started there. You can also ask me or GamerBro.
Right, exactly.
And we'll be happy to help you as well.
Yeah, but we're done here. And yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm done. Peace out, y'all. I'm done.
We did
yeah,
it.
Yeah, peace out, y'all. I'm done.
All right, we got Mario coming up later today, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned for
don't forget
Mario
to donate to support urban arts.
Yeah, peace, y'all.